So are you ready for the AI overlords to take over us all?
I prepared myself for that years ago.
How?
Oh man,
You still
I just
write your
realized
scripts.
something.
What?
No, nothing. That theme plays perfectly into one of the ideas that I have.
Oh my God! Welcome everybody to the pre-show.
Terminator 8.
Artists.
It's not on my list, but I definitely somehow we've gotten like 6 Terminators. We've never gotten a Terminator War. Like in the middle. In the middle.
See glimpses of that.
Yeah, we never got
we never got the actual fucking war. It's a whole series,
Right.
but nothing.
All we get is just John Connor or Sean Connor or whoever the fuck. He's just
John.
like, all right, I gotta go back in time and fuck my mom, and then there you go.
That's not what happened.
That's exactly what happens.
He fucks a random lady. That's not his mom.
That is his mom, though.
No, that's his. I can't
That's
call him
Reese.
a wife.
It's Reese that
Yeah,
goes back into,
yeah.
I think Reese.
Oh.
He's John's
Oh, that's
dad.
right. Never mind. I thought Riley went back in time to fuck his own mom to become his own dad.
Riley?
Who's the young one? Evan Furlong? I know his real name for some reason.
John Connor is the character.
Kyle Reese. There you go. Kyle
Reese.
Reese is his dad.
Yes.
Kyle
Okay.
Reese is only like in 2 movies, I think, out of the 5.
Kyle Reese should be in more of those
One
movies.
doesn't count. It's like he's a dead body.
I am. Oh no! Whoops. I am mixing 2 characters. Actually, let me get my premises off the screen.
You think of
There.
Ripley from Aliens, huh?
Who was their own mother in movies?
Who was their own
Futurama.
mother?
Futurama. Fry was his own dad or
Yeah,
grandpa?
Fry fucked his grandma.
That's right. Ugh. It's like, ugh. But yeah, we're just talking about nothing. We're just warming up. I did Adult Money yesterday. I got to edit that for tomorrow. I got behind, but it was fucking awesome because I got to play with the fog machine. So be sure to look out for that.
Are you
on
selling
Saturday.
it now?
No, I'm getting rid of that one. That was my old college one that was broken, and it just got hot, but it didn't disseminate any steam. So I'm pretty sure it's just gonna catch
Cause a
fire. No, this fog machine, if I turn it on, it's still plugged in.
Oh, don't do it.
I could just put like 2 seconds, and it just creates a mood.
Did you open the...
Oh no, it had to disseminate on its own. I didn't really get a chance to air it out.
Oh,
I just
no.
hid in my room. So
Okay.
it was hot boxed in here. It was dense. You couldn't see it on my phone, unfortunately. So the footage on my phone, it's like, it's clear, it's fine. But no, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, you felt unsafe.
But I did put this like cool mood lights on. I had like a thunder effect. It was really cool.
With these things?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't utilize those
So,
enough.
not
like,
enough.
one of the chances that like when your girlfriend comes over, like go to bed, babe, or like she's just there chilling, and then like you do a romantic entrance with the smoke machine.
Oh,
You have a whole,
super likely.
A whole
It's on a
Prince.
remote.
you have a whole Prince music video scenario.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, I can get it going with this little baby remote. Hold on, it's got an antenna.
Antenna?
It's got an antenna. Hold on.
Why does it have an antenna?
Yeah, for range.
What?
And then you go, boop. There you go. And I got 4 settings, baby. Look at that.
That's
It's a key fob
That's
also.
some 1980s technology.
And then it-
No
It
shit,
fucks with
that's some
those lights
Radio
over there,
Shack
though,
type
so-
shit. I've never seen LEDs with that.
Oh yeah, the LEDs. It's the same kind of signal.
How old is that?
This?
Yeah.
I got it
Is this
for
when they
Christmas.
first discovered LED lights.
No, I got it for Christmas. This thing, but because
Is it from the dollar store?
No, this is like a $60 device.
I've never seen an antenna.
Looks like a device from Goonies.
I know.
yeah.
All right,
Little
guys, time for
walkie-talkie.
adventures.
Yeah.
So no,
It's a Goonies keychain.
no, it's fucking awesome, but it fucks with that light over there because it's the same kind of transmission, like light or RF.
Hey guys,
I
real
don't know.
quick, we're at 99 subscribers. Whoever subscribes next gets that autographed copy of Sonic.
Oh, that's right. Marcos got Gertz to agree to autograph Sonic. Our first lineup, Fog Machine. Sammy's coming out like Goldberg and shit. I kind of want to turn it on for like 2 seconds now.
Goldberg is
I'd rather
pyro.
you didn't.
I'm gonna though.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
turn it on. It's not. I have to wait. Oh, I have
Is
to
it
plug it
silent?
in. No. Oh yeah.
It definitely goes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Just real quick.
does.
I'm just gonna do like 2 seconds, create the mood, and then it'll.
What
dissipate.
mood? Elvira's fucking Halloween special?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get this going. Oh, I can't connect it to the
It's
device.
March, man. Like, Halloween's over. What are we doing
It's
here?
okay.
You gonna use it for Easter?
Look at
It's
now
an
we got
evil Easter
now
bunny.
now we're in
Yeah.
candlelight. Look at this.
That's not
Let me turn on both of
candlelight.
them. Okay. Scene. Lightning. That's lightning.
I might have epilepsy.
I know. I'm sorry. That's cop car. Now you have real epilepsy.
No,
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
Why? The cops?
Yeah.
Oh.
Can we do
This
Willy
is party.
Wonka?
Huh?
Can we do Willy Wonka?
This is the closest thing to Willy Wonka.
Do cop
This
lights
is
just
there you go.
with
Here's
other
Willy
colors.
Wonka. There's no earthly way of knowing
It is. It
What
really
direction we are going? Is it raining?
fun.
Is it pouring? Candlelight is a warm
Can we
flicker.
do a whole show like that?
No.
Paparazzi? That's seizure.
You can do a show and I'm
TV
not here
screen?
like that.
Lightning strike. Amber
I don't blame
lamps.
you.
Amber lamps is just blue.
Can we
That's
do a red
blue.
light special?
And fire
TLC?
engine. Yeah, these are the seizure ones. Party though.
We start the clock. It's been 0 days since the TLC reference.
What? Oh yeah, restart the clock. Yeah.
Okay,
My
yeah, no, that
girl
is true.
likes to party all the time, party all the time, party. So I did this with the fog machine going.
Right.
It's not on yet. I'm still
Can I
waiting.
borrow these?
No, these are expensive. I have regular ones you can
I
borrow.
borrowed expensive things before. Do they do that?
No.
Well, I don't
Wait,
like
expensive
that.
things or what?
Yeah, I borrowed expensive stuff, I think.
You've stolen expensive things from
Like
me.
what?
I won't call the cereal expensive.
It was
No.
limited edition.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Madden retailed for $59.99, and you stole
Right
that.
now?
No, not Madden 21 or whatever.
Oh, it was valued at like $20 at the time. It's not even a misdemeanor.
Cash. Why do you know that? Just for that, though, I will hit the smoke just real quick, and I'll switch over to the party here. As a matter of fact, yeah, it's on party now.
DJ Mexcellent.
So I can switch it.
There you
Let's
go.
DJ Mexcellent with no bottle service. Shut up, Andrew
Side
Wilson.
hustle for
We
you.
just need one more sub. Yeah, we are sitting at a cold 99, I believe. Yeah,
Look,
that's
I
the most
know-
we've ever had. 100 was our stretch goal, and we've been close to hitting it. I think we lost one over the course of a couple days.
Here's the thing.
Oh.
And I have seen the show Mo,
Uh-huh.
and it's not reference to that. I just
Mo
feel-
Ammer?
Yeah. I just feel like this would just fit you. Do you want a side hustle as a strip club DJ? You don't sleep anyways.
You know what?
You have the voice for it
Does he that what he does in the show?
for like 2 episodes.
You know what?
It's Dreams in Houston. They would love it.
I went to Houston. That's the, okay, you're talking about, I was like,
Hey,
I'm going to
James
Houston.
Harden spent half of his salary there.
I could do that. Coming to the stage, Candy.
Yeah.
When does Ray do that?
That's Ray's next logical progression. Our announcer friend Ray. First,
That's
is,
not a progression, is it?
yeah. First,
He's
it's
doing big stuff.
Yeah, first it's the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Then it's draft weekend. Then it's monster trucks, and then it's
I was about to say I love Ray, but I don't think a progression. Like it's the Spurs.
UFC.
Yeah. He should. Yeah, that would have
next
been the
Michael
progression.
Buffer,
yeah.
yeah.
Instead, he went like I think monster truck is less than Spurs. Maybe.
dude. No, well,
No,
here's the
that
thing. Well, no,
I know it
COVID-
pays. Yeah, I know it
Right
pays
now,
more.
no.
Yeah.
Because Spurs are terrible.
Right.
They ain't doing too hot.
COVID
You're
ruined
still
a lot of
for
things.
like an NBA team. Like
Let me move
Oh,
on.
Actually,
you wouldn't take a job announcing for the.
We're at 98. Sorry, Marcos.
Oh, sweet. I was wrong.
go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I didn't know they fall off.
Yeah.
We're 2 away from whoever will win. You can even pick whether you want Sonic 1 or 2.
Because he
That's
hasn't
big.
bought it yet. But go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Also, TJ's going to give some shit away. Like, that's just my gift.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are we all
I-
giving
The 100th, or be a part of the
it's
100
just me.
subscribers.
I make a lot of money right now. So what I'm doing is like every 10th, I'm going to give something away from someone. So at 100, Gertz is going to sign something. When we hit that, you'll find out what you get at 110.
And if we hit 100 subs, I'll hit the smoke machine because it is now fired and ready to go, and hit the party on there. So
At 150, I get a Mexcellent tattoo. At 200, Sam gets a Mexcellent tattoo.
I'm not getting him a tattoo.
on his face.
Here, hold on, just a quick sample of what's gonna happen. Tommy, don't die on me real quick.
Oh my God.
There you go. Now we got.
Just farted on me.
There you
That's
go.
what it felt like.
Now we got a little bit of ambiance. Look at me.
It's an AI fart.
Hey, look at that. It's the mood is set now
No,
forever.
it's not really.
Yeah, it is. Look at it.
Horrendous.
Tommy, this is not
Rakeem, at
terrible.
110, you get Sam's shoe.
If we make 100, can I get the show? Wait.
The shoe.
Get the show. I was like, get the show. No, you can't. Oh, to get ownership rights.
Technically, you can get the show. You got to do is download it on YouTube tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've been actually doing pretty well. But look at the ambiance is now
Oh, it
over.
smells like fart.
Yeah, it does smell like fart a little bit. I kind of don't like the smell. But
Like
if we get to 100, I will
broken-
do a whole with my
Broken
little
air
device.
filter, Jesus.
What?
You're trying to kill us.
I'm not trying to kill you guys. It's fun adventures for all of us.
You just gassed us.
Yeah. What it really, like it was one spurt of gas. It
Well, that was not. And if we get
was
100
like some
subs, do a
goddamn
lot.
old school Batman villain shit that you just did.
It's not. my
Everybody
fault.
freeze.
How much for my family to finally eat booty? That is a $1 billion request right there. I
Damn,
have
$1
no
billion?
booty eater. $1 billion with a B.
Live
Hey,
a little.
Raining Ravens. Fuck yeah, finally caught a stream live. Long time viewer, first time chatter. Love you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. And Viva Mexico, cabrón.
Ready, Raven, Viva Cabrones! Or Mexico Cabrones. Not just Viva Cabrones. Maybe we should just be Viva Cabrones.
Hey, that's a cool shirt, though.
Viva Cabrones. Just skip
Write it
the
down. Write it down.
Because everyone always talks about Viva Mexico Cabrones, but what about just the Cabrones themselves?
Viva my homies.
I love it though.
Viva Cabrones. or it's just the demand, depending if there's a comma. Live Cabrones. Like,
Trademark it.
Live, people.
Patent it now.
Raining Ravens would buy it.
I would buy it. Cool. Well, if we get to 100 subs, I'll hear the Prince noises. I'll do the full party. The party is in full effect if I just press that button. Otherwise, oh no, get brightness up.
Yeah, Double Toasted isn't running today, so we might get a bump. A little bit of a bump.
Hey, we are independently of Double Toast. I almost went Sunday and Wednesday. I was just so tired both days. Sunday, you saw
They had
Eyes
a
Dead.
full house on Sunday anyway.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sunday I was going to go because Oz was there, and I love Oz. Oz Green out of
Yeah,
Double
they had
Toasted.
Oz, Chris, Martin, and Corey. I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah,
I
that's a
wouldn't-
four house.
and it's a small
Yeah.
room too that they do it in, or smaller room anyway. And like I do this in my living room. There's like arm space and shit.
Yeah.
But no, after the yes, arm space. Everyone missed it, by the way. Everyone missed it.
They saw
punching
my
another
fist
thing.
there.
Kind of. Marcos just did a whole rock'em sock'em robots.
He's testing out the arms.
But no, I was so fucking tired after the Renaissance Fair. By the
Yeah.
way, thank you for my chalice again.
much
Tommy, you
did
should have
that
gone,
run you?
man.
What?
How much did that run you?
I don't know, bro. I spent like $400 when I was there.
Lord,
Yeah, it was like $40. But I said if it was under $50 and
What do you
very
get?
heavy,
what do you get
this.
for free?
No, it's 40. He gave it to
Movie
me
pitch.
for free.
3 guys podcasting. Stay on topic. We haven't even started yet. Honestly.
No, so we have actually a fun.
That's a good one.
We have
That's
a
good.
fun.
That was really
Could
good.
you imagine if
What?
we did a show where we stayed on topic the whole time?
I
What
would
if we
like
did like a
that.
challenge thing where we had to donate $1 every time we went
Oh,
off
no,
topic?
'cause we
No,
wouldn't
to like a
notice.
charitable organization.
No, it's great, but we wouldn't know when we went off topic.
No, we would have a buzzer or the chat.
I think like
Chat would have to. We'd have
on the sports show, and it was
Usually.
interesting. Like
Yeah.
we stayed on topic. That'll be it.
Is he producing it?
No,
If he
it's
produces, we'll stay on topic.
me. No, I want the point is
99.
99 juke the rum there. Well, let's do it on the real show. You guys nice and warmed up?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Fuck it. I don't even know if this is going to make it. I usually cut these out, but fuck it. I might not. But we are going to be doing our top 5 movie pitches. These are movies that we want to see made. And what do they say?
100.
100! We'll enter the show with the fog machine and the
Oh, good
lights.
God.
I'm sorry to my co-hosts. We'll be right back when we made 100!
Got 99 problems, but a sub ain't one. I like that.
We'll see you all in a little half second. Welcome to the Sync Countdown! We just hit a, what they call it, hype train, everybody! Yes, Thanks, Spanish. It's gotta get worse. It's a fiesta más bonita. I don't know Spanish. Welcome to, oh no, guest Tommy. Oh no, it's over. He's gone. Welcome to the Sync Countdown. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, aka the Mexless. We just hit 100 subscribers on this episode.
I feel like I'm on the set of like Adam West's Batman right
It's
now.
very moody and awful.
was-
West Caesar Romero.
I'll paint my face and leave my beard on. It would just be my whole face bearded down.
I was about to say,
Welcome,
it's very,
everybody.
like 1950s villain movies.
No,
like,
yeah, very psychedelic.
Don't worry, guys.
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
Yeah.
No, that's right here. Now we're in the
With some Dutch
spooky.
angles in there.
Now we're in the spooky world. I was playing with
Vincent
this.
Price.
Vincent Price. All right, no, we're back. We're back.
Hey, for Halloween, we'll be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so this is going to be lingering for a little bit, and people
It's
are
a
going to be confused.
celebration,
It's a
I
celebration,
suppose.
though. A little bit of miss. No, so what I did though on my episode, so be
Just
sure to
the
watch
Ganja episode.
the Ganja episode. No. The fog machine locally has chloroform.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Suffocated us in
no,
there.
we need. This is the
I can taste
cinematics, guys.
Is it?
We need the
It looks-
cinematic. Actually, let's warm it up. Actually, let's warm our lighting. Ooh, now we're warm textured.
It's like a
Who's calling me?
Vegas sunset.
I don't know. Let's see. Do we look? I don't know. Do we look better? There's the pure white lighting. There's middle ground lighting, and then there's dark crispy, warm lighting.
Okay.
Pass that good shit over here.
All right, we'll bring it back to the white lighting for now. Oh, that's nothing. Welcome, everybody, to the show. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, a.k.a. The Mexicans. Today, we are doing the top 5 movie pitches. And now Tommy forewent this entire premise because he was like, I'm not giving my good pitches out. I'm not giving my best pitches out, but these are some movies that I want to see. And
So most of my pitches actually have like an A24 feel. Like that's what I'm writing for.
right.
Because that feels attainable that someday A24 might read my script. Or someone of that level is like,
Right.
we can film this.
yeah.
Like
So
the only
the-
studio.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But so the scripts that I'm pitching are like, oh, this is going to cost $1 billion. We don't know.
Yeah. Well, in my case,
The Gladiator 3.
Yeah.
or Menace 3 Society, as JJ put it, which cracked me up when he said it in our group chat. It's our thumbnail. I'm going to leave that as a thumbnail,
I love it.
even though Menace 3 Society is not a real movie. But joining me on the other side, I already introduced him, but he is.
Tommy, how are you? Yeah.
And his eyes are hurting because of the smoke. But joining me across the way,
Tried to poison us, you bastard.
my fault. I got to celebrate now. We have the means to celebrate. Joining
Is
me,
that a permanent fixture now? My name is Marco.
if we start getting more donations because of
Do
it?
those means include health insurance?
No. This is just pure
What?
filled with asbestos.
Oh, I believe that. It's
Oh, yeah.
still around.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff, which is why I did my adult money coming Saturday.
Tommy and I once came up with a better Wakanda script.
True.
Oh, that's right. You and my cousin
did.
Will? Yeah.
Yeah, we should have. Why aren't we working?
It couldn't
in
have been
Hollywood?
worse.
Definitely not. What you got? It would be better also.
Namor's movie. He just gets to be the star. He is the new Black
Universal
Panther.
said no.
Oh.
They own Namor.
No, but then you make it Black Panther Namor forever, and it's just, they shoehorn it where he's just the Black Panther now.
When Namor's the Black Panther,
Mm-hmm.
fuck it.
Fuck it. He's got access to vibranium, so why not? It's just turquoise water vibranium.
True.
See? And it would be called the turquoise vibranium Black Panther. That would be my movie pitch. They're going to get better,
We're
trust me.
good
folks.
with it.
Oh, 4 subs just added.
Hey.
But you guys were saying you guys read in the chat.
My uncle used to call it Menace to Society too.
Your uncle is a great man.
R.I.P. Uncle Ray.
Hey, Dennis the Menace to Society, Jojira said. Now, if we did top 5 movie title mashups,
Yeah.
that would be on the docket. But,
I love that one.
but somebody collected all the level 1 emotes. Everybody's having fun times in there. Thank you so much for the donating. But
Love it.
we have one more element that I added at the very last minute that I'm going to be
Yes,
in
you did.
charge of
That's
for this
all you.
podcast. This one's all me.
Everyone's got a different thing.
Well, no,
I
everyone's
like
got a
that.
different thing.
Yeah.
But here was my thing. I came up with the 5 premises. I got a little help, asked some friends because busy, but I wanted to do a good job. I wanted to make some real good movies, and I had lots of ideas, and I have like my 4 movies that I want to make for reals eventually. Like we all have them. And since I'm a creative, I'm very likely to eventually get to them and write them, right?
could.
So, not going to give those away for free. But I wanted to use some of those elements of themes and whatnot into these 5 scripts, but I am terrible at giving things titles. I've been awful
I'm
at titling.
great at it.
See,
Like my writing method is sometimes I start with the title.
see,
Just go from there.
I can't do
After I
that.
saw Collateral, I was like, titles don't matter anymore.
Fuck no. What Collateral was it? He was a hitman. It's just,
There wasn't even a hitman in Collateral, actually.
Right.
what do you mean?
That was Ben Affleck. I was thinking of the wrong movie.
Yeah.
I got it confused with Ben Affleck fighting Samuel Jackson. Another OO's
Changing
action.
lanes?
Changing lanes. See, another
They
terrible,
changed lanes once in that movie. It was in the trailer, I remember.
another terrible
Enough said.
title for sure.
Yeah.
So the problem I had was I can't come up with titles. Like, let's say book reports and everything in college.
Right.
Hard to come up with a title. So I invited my friend ChatGPT to help me make one of the titles of the movie. It gave me something so ridiculously hilarious because it gives you context, or it gives you something without context of the world. So it's just insane.
Sorry, Savage Mandy.
Spoiler for Changing Lanes. They changed one lane. And so I'm going to input your guys' prompts. When you guys tell them to me, I'm going to type them as best I can. Your elevator pitches, which I ask you guys to come up with.
Right.
And then I'm going to have ChatGPT come up with the title. I'll let you guys come up with the title if you already have them, if you
I
love
love
them.
coming up with titles.
Yeah.
I don't know how good I am at doing it on the fly, but
Right.
we'll see.
But if
I
you've
like
already
to
got them
get
down.
challenging us
Yeah.
on this.
Just want to
Can
make
this
sure.
just be the new format for? Is this Sync Countdown?
Yeah,
is that
this is
what we're on
count.
right now?
Yes.
Let's
that's
do
what
that
The
then.
theme is.
How would we have done that for top 5 last meals? All right, Chat GPT, make up What?
That would be fucking. Actually, I could do that. Fuck it. We're just gonna outsource all of our top fives to
Welcome to the
ChatGPT.
future. Yeah.
All right, ChatGPT. I'm gonna bring you in here.
Podcast powered by
What are the best five? The five best what? 5 best last meal food items for death row? Question mark. Let's see what ChatGPT says. So we'll use this as a test ground, and then we'll get into our pitches. ChatGPT is thinking, I wonder if I have to use another computer, or if it's just trying to think too hard, because it's having trouble.
long.
It's like, I don't know.
I got like 3
I don't
words
endorse
there.
or support the death penalty, and I respect the dignity of all human life. No, ChatGPT. Therefore, I cannot provide a list. Okay, well then, in that case, what are the
ChatGPT
best
has limits.
foods ever? What are the top 5?
Could just say for last meals.
No, I'm just doing what are the top 5. Stop generating.
So Snowpiercer.
What does it say? Oh. Wait, one of my dream projects is Die Hard on a heritage railway called Full Steam Ahead because my family volunteer on Heritage Railway. Dignity for human life? Chat may have not met enough people. Oh, what are the oh, I got yelled at. Something went wrong. Please treat reloading the conversation. I think it got mad at me for trying to say I was going to kill him.
Back to the end of the queue.
Try watch. I have to go.
People need to cheat on their college essays right now, Sam.
I know.
Yeah.
This is awful.
That's for good
I might have to go get
reasons.
my newer computer because this is taking like way longer than it usually does.
My phone does it very quickly.
Yeah, I know. It's having
Why
real.
don't you just use your phone?
Because I have to like log in.
Oh my God.
As a AI language model, I do not have personal preferences. God damn you! Well, here are 5 foods that
This is getting
are
off the rails already.
Why-
There you go.
donate to the charity. All right, so pizza. Okay, so these are just the top 5 foods that are delicious, is what
It's the most
ChatGPT is
basic
giving
shit.
me.
This stuff has written whole books. Not very good ones, but still.
Right.
And you can't even get a list of food.
I like how it's giving me the definition of what pizza is. A
Super
classic
slowly.
Italian dish. that
Why
has
is
become
it so slow?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's a classic Italian dish either.
It's a staple in many countries. It consists of a round dough based topping
Was
with
it
tomato
invented
sauce.
in Italy?
No, well, our version. So Margheriti was invented in Italy, but then we made American style pizza
Right.
with the
It's a good thing
sauce and
Sam
everything.
tested this before going live.
I did. It's just much faster on that computer. I might
Is that
switch
what
over to
you
that
did?
computer. Yeah, I use that computer.
You might want to do that.
Yeah.
'Cause this thing's
Well, I want to get to the
like
top
the little
5.
lights faded in the back.
What? No.
Yeah.
It's just dirty. I think. I don't
No,
know.
that's on its last leg.
Well, it is giving a pretty good list so far. I mean,
Basic foods people like.
so I want to get to number 5. Jesus Christ, it's taking forever though.
Keep talking.
I'm gonna have to keep
what you
rambling.
get.
Trust me, it'll be much faster when we do it on the show, and I am gonna switch over in a moment. All right, so the top 5 death row meals by AI:
Yeah.
pizza, sushi, chocolate, steak, and ice cream, all at the same time.
It took us 30 minutes to get that.
Our lists were way better, all of them.
Our lists were way better. You had like a salmon plank and everything. But in that case, while I
But it's gonna attempt to do movie.
no, I'm gonna switch it out for sure. I can't operate this slow. I can type fast, but if it's thinking this much,
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to audible real quick. So
Yeah.
hopefully everything doesn't fuck up while I do that in terms of the visual.
Right.
So in that case, Marcos, let me start with you for
Okay.
once. What is your movie pitch? And also, can you fix your fuzzy? It's all bent. There you go. What's your number 5 pitch? And I'm gonna be listening intently as I go ahead and set everything up.
Well, mine's pretty easy. My number 5. It's the only one that's probably writable, but it was just always. I hate child actors for the most part. Everything that I've seen for most child actors are terrible.
Oh,
Like I
they win
understand.
awards. Some of them, like 2.
Is it the same child actors that do like 30?
No.
Because I feel like
Haley
Hollywood
Joel
finds.
Osment never won. An
That's
Oscar.
what I was about to say. I was like, I feel like Hollywood finds one and they pretend he's 5 for 10 years.
They used to do that. No, he ain't lying. Give him the bowl cut.
Yeah.
The bowl cut's gone now, so we can't do it anymore.
Oh no, is that what it was?
That's what it was. Yeah. Haley Joel Osment just cut his off.
So what I want to do is in the reference of Sandlot. Sandlot is the perfect kids movie,
I agree.
and it's part because of that cast, like that.
Yeah, it was
that
a
angry
perfect-
fat kid. That was one of those fat kids that was like he did like 5 movies for sure.
Yeah.
But what it's going to be about is just a South Texas rugby team going up, like Bad News Bears against all the rich, like white Houston and Dallas
The
teams.
only places that can afford to have rugby teams.
Well, rugby teams, you just buy a ball. It's just never.
Yeah, if you're in West Texas.
No, in general, rugby is one of the cheapest sports. So like there is a blueprint for this because that's why soccer is so popular in South Texas. All you need to do is buy a ball and then buy nets. You don't even need to buy a net for rugby.
Basketball all over the world too. Yeah.
Well, basketball you need courts and all this
No,
other
you need a bucket.
Yep, you need courts to practice.
Oh, dirt lot. We used to play basketball in a dirt lot.
But yeah, you as a child played at a dirt lot.
There's some older kids there.
Not the school, not your high school played in a dirt lot.
Oh, that's true.
That's what I mean. Yeah. I did play football in a dirt lot, and
everything was in a dirt lot.
That's called grit. Too. That's called grit right there.
What do you know about that? You didn't have dirt lots in California.
We had a half sand, half grass football field.
It's not from the good part of California.
Yeah, I'm from the Central Valley.
Right.
It's hot and there's no water. The water all goes to nuts.
That explains your curmudgeonness.
Perhaps a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it. Most people I know from California are much more cheerful than you.
Cheerful?
Yeah.
Because they live in California. I live in Texas.
I did have a friend whose dad worked for Universal, so she grew up in
I have friends from California that are a lot more cheerful that are here, so it's not that.
Hold on, so Marcos, real quick. So a poor rugby team, a ragtag.
Bad News Bears. Bad News Bears of rugby.
Rated R?
What was the Seth Rogen movie that was rated R? That one was actually pretty funny. And had kid actors. No, it's like The Good Boys or something.
Oh, Good Boys.
Yeah.
Good Boys was pretty funny.
Yeah, that is probably like the level
That's what
of
you're
humor.
going for?
Yeah, I'll go with that. But I also wouldn't mind it being like just a kids movie. It's just one of those things where
well, they don't make those anymore.
It doesn't. This is my nostalgia. This is my nostalgia project because they.
I can't interfere.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was about to say I love The Sandlot, but the best kids movies can't. No way.
No. That's my nostalgia thing. I don't know. I guess kids watch just like 3D animated bullshit all the time.
They gave us so many options back in the day. I don't think they don't make kids movies anymore.
Not with live actors. The only one that did recently was Robert Rodriguez in like the We Can Be Heroes movie.
I can't do that. That doesn't count to me.
That's why that is also a movie where I was like, I hate all these child actors. They're all terrible.
It's not good anymore.
They're not good
anymore. I blame
anymore.
Disney Channel.
Well, Marcos, what's the name of this movie?
Los Toscos.
Los Toscos. What does that mean?
It's the Rough Houses.
The Rough Houses. I'm going to put that down. I'm writing all this down. We are going to make these into full feature-length films.
Productions.
Little Giants is also a good example of this
kind
of
Little
movie.
Giants was great.
Los Toscos. All right. A ragtag team of poor kids start a rugby team and beat the rich kids of rugby in their neighborhood league. The name the ChatGPT, or the several names that they came up with it. Underdogs of the Pitch, a rugby story. From rags to rucks. Is that a real rugby term?
Yes.
Rugs. The rise of a winning team.
The blah, blah, blah of the pitch sounds like
Underdogs
a Hallmark
of the pitch.
movie.
Yeah. Underdogs of the pitch.
Yeah,
we got
it's a Hallmark movie.
Breaking the Rugby Divide, A Tale of Triumph. Yeah. Why do all these have hyphens? Poor Boys Rich Game, A Rugby Revolution, and The Rugby Hustlers, Beating the Odds one try at a time.
Tries or touchdowns.
Tries or touchdowns.
Okay.
So it's just mashing all the things it knows about rugby into a sports movie title. And I think it thinks sports movies have that colon in all of them, which I think is accurate.
It's kind of accurate.
They all have two titles. Yeah. Well, not really, because does Mighty Ducks have titles?
So they have D1, D2, D3.
Yeah. No, this was no D1.
It was just the Mighty Ducks.
Just the Mighty Ducks, plain and simple.
D2, the Mighty Ducks.
They got 3D fonts.
Yeah,
D2.
Rugby, a good day to try hard. I like that better.
Good day to try hard.
I like that.
I like that too.
And ChatGPT synopsis: in a neighborhood where rugby is dominated by the wealthy and privileged, a group of underprivileged kids form their own team with nothing but raw talent and a hunger to win. Despite the odds stacked against them, they train hard and push through the challenges of poverty and social inequality to beat the best teams in the league. This heartwarming and inspiring story shows that with hard work, determination, and a little bit of luck, anyone can achieve their dreams and overcome the barriers of class and privilege.
There you go.
That's a little too much.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, you don't want that. That's a Disney movie.
It's very, but no.
I wanted it to be kind of silly and fun, like Bad News Bears, not like very This is over dramatic. This is a Hallmark movie. A kid's crying in this movie. Somewhere in the middle of this act of that one, like somebody dies.
It's McFarlane, USA.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the heartwarming version. Yeah. Fine, I asked.
No house party. No house party. That shit's terrible.
Hold on. I asked ChatGPT to make a sillier.
What, house party?
No, that's house party. Marco's movie. When a group of misfit kids find out their school is entering a rugby tournament, they decide to form their own team. The only problem? They never played rugby before. With the help of their wacky coach, a former rugby star turned custodian.
I like that already.
That's actually pretty good.
Drill bit Taylor.
And some unusual training methods. Think running with raw eggs and tackling stuffed animals. This team starts to come together, but when they discover the opponents are the snooty, well-funded private school across town, they realize that they're in for the game of their lives. Can this ragtag group of misfits beat the odds and win the tournament, or will they end up on their backsides? Get ready for the hilarious and heartwarming tale of triumph against all odds.
It's
Better.
That's way better.
That's way better.
still not buying a ticket for it.
Well, I mean, but you probably wouldn't buy a movie for like any
Kids movie.
Any kids movie.
Mario.
Oh my god.
I'm there with bells on for Mario. Can't wait for that shit.
A Mario.
But would you buy a movie?
God damn it,
would you buy a movie if this was written in like the effect of like Good
If
Voice?
you do it, I would buy a ticket for it because
No, but just in general, like you saw a trailer.
yeah, if it was
and
a Good Boy style, I probably would. Yeah.
Like imagine trying to remember, like Burt Kreschner plays the custodian.
I don't like Burt Kreschner.
Burt Kreischer, yeah, that would be fun.
He needs to put a goddamn shirt on.
He's wearing a shirt and he's tackling the shit out of kids. He's like, "This is how you wrap
Maybe
up."
if he has a shirt on.
All right.
So maybe. I thought more Bill Burr.
There better be a fat kid. Of course, rugby. There's always fat.
There's
kids.
always a fat kid. Also, I'm asking
We're doing this old
ChatGPT
school.
these questions. What Mexican child stars ages 10 through 15 can play the lead role? Who plays the coach? So we'll see who plays the custodian coach.
Oh,
Yeah,
casting.
You can cast
TBD.
too. They gave me for one of my movies. They gave me Zolo Maridueña, fucking the guy from Cobra Kai,
yeah.
and then they gave me what's her name? They gave me the girl who plays Dora, Isabella Merced, the teenager.
Yeah.
because it's like a college age, like 20s, or whatever. So I was like,
Yeah.
give me a star that's like 18 to 24 to play a college student.
Okay.
That's one of my premises. They don't know anything
Squad
about
piece of
Mexican
shit.
child stars. So he's gonna give
that
me.
was a stretch.
It's gonna give me some options though.
In general, like even the kids from the Good Boys, I don't think I ever saw them in anything ever again.
Me either. Oh.
Oh, it's giving you fake names though for the kids. Luis Arieta, Alan Estrada, Maximiliano Nahar. There you go.
I'm taking it. I didn't have a number 5.
What?
I'm taking that one.
What? Monster Squad?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's like an old throwback.
It's one of my favorites. I used to watch it every Halloween as a kid.
What was the movie that came out at the same time? It was Monster Squad and something else, and then people were mad that like they weren't working on the other project. I think it was Princess Bride.
I think so too. It was one of those where it was a dual.
Oh, it's Goonies.
Goonies, yeah. Is it Goonies?
They
know.
were like mad that they were working on the effect, like, oh, we're doing like this shitty movie, and then
They
ended
used
up
to
being
do
way
that
more
back.
famous.
Yeah, they used to do that back in the day.
Well, Marcos, I like your idea for this ragtag rugby movie filled with the children. Los Toscos.
Yeah.
That's your number 5?
That's my number 5.
I like it. Little Giants meets Bad News Bears meets rugby. Essentially, you would just add it to Sandlot, The Big Green, Los Toscos. It should
Big
be,
Green was the
you-
first one I thought of.
You should be able to make. You should be able to make a trilogy of those on a movie
Where
night.
can I find a fat, freckled, red-haired kid in this day and age? Nowhere.
Put out a casting call.
Hey, there's probably one from like northern Mexico that can do that. Tommy,
Yes.
you're number 5.
All right. So I'm doing all remakes, and I don't need no AI.
I'm gonna assist.
Okay, that's fine.
Any questions you have, I'm gonna throw the assist.
Okay, I got you. But my number 5, let's see which one should be. All right, you know what? I'll keep it simple. I like to start off simple, ease my way in.
Of course.
Just the tips.
Jesus.
So I'm going with they need to remake League of Extraordinary Gentlemen,
Oh, that'd be dope.
like the right way. Not
I mean,
all the way the right
I was about
way.
to say they'd still hate that. But
Yeah, it's still like scenes in it from the comic book that aren't very movie friendly.
Doesn't like
Invisible
somebody
Man
get
do
raped? Yeah.
the horrible things.
Invisible Man also gets raped, I believe.
He does.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of that. We can
we
cut
not
that.
do that immediately?
We can cut that
There
one
we
out.
go.
But other than that,
Well, that's what you said, like from the comic book, and I was like, I forgot who wrote it, and he was just very being
Alan Moore, I
edgelorded.
believe,
Yeah,
It was
Alan Moore.
very touchy. It
He was
sounds
being
like.
very edgelordy about it.
Yeah, it's Alan Moore. But yeah, I would remake that.
Which do you have a run that you want to like adapt from that?
No,
It's not a run; it's a graphic novel.
yeah,
Oh no! Oh, so it's only one
whole
singular.
book. Yeah,
Okay.
no, that's why that's my first one. It's the easiest one. But I'm you know what? Can I have a twofer? I'm doing a twofer because I have nothing for League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but just do it more like the source material, just slightly more.
You could
Not-
do that with like a whole bunch of movies.
That's what it kind of didn't count in my mind. It
Right,
was
you're-
better, so I'm gonna swap that out.
With?
Twice the action, half the rape.
Oh my gosh! Could you not please? I mean, yes, cut the assault, but
Right. So I'm doing Monster Squad because I think it should be remade. It should. It's a classic.
what's the Monster Squad? No, I'm laughing at the way AI told me to rename the League of Extraordinary
What did
Gentlemen.
it say?
The Extraordinary Society, A New Beginning, Legends Reborn, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
So we're doing-
Ooh, that's like the Suicide Squad difference. Heroes Unite, a tale of adventure and intrigue, extraordinary powers, a
That's
team
the
of legends.
Asylum Studios version.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The Gentleman's League, a new mission awaits.
Oh God, no.
No, so Monster Squad. Let me look that up.
Yes,
because I don't know
right.
what that is.
It's basically a kids movie where they run into Dracula, the Wolfman, Frankenstein, and I believe the creature of the Black Lagoon also. But it's a kids movie.
Right here?
But I want to do it like basically one of my favorite movies. I want to do it Fear Street style, to where it's still set in the 80s, but it's far more bloody, and I want a rated R version, essentially.
You want a rated R version of
Monster
Monster
It was a
Squad?
kids movie,
Yeah.
like for the most part.
It was. And I want like
Trying to figure out what the special effects team like. It was one special effects, and then like half of them went one way, the other one went the other way, and they were just like all like, I want to work in the cool monster movie, and the other movie ended up getting more famous. So they got more pay time.
Monster Squad is cult classic, sir.
What's the name of? You said Fear Street.
Fear Street. Yeah, I love Fear Street so much.
I spelled Fear Street wrong. I spelled it
How the hell do
S-T-R-E-A-T,
you-
baby. Fear Street. Thank you. And then AI was like, you mean Fear Street, you fucking moron?
Yeah.
No, I just want to give a premise.
okay.
Because I said, give me an elevator pitch for the movie, a Monster Squad remake done in the style of Fear Street.
There you go.
So there you go.
What do we get? Oh, good
When a
God.
group of misfit teens discover that their small town is being terrorized by legendary monsters of the past, sounded good. They'd band together to form a monster squad. But these monsters aren't your average villains. They're powerful ancient beings with the power to destroy everything the teens hold dear. As the squad races against time to uncover the secrets of these monsters to find a way to defeat them, they'll face their greatest fears and risk everything to save their own. With heart-pumping action, bone-chilling scares, and a dash of 80s nostalgia.
Okay.
There you go. Monster Squad is a must-see movie that will have you on the edge of your seat until the very end.
I should have said add a little Stranger Things in there.
Add a little Stranger Things.
More
to
so than
the
Fear Street.
premise.
Because I could see, like, the Duffer Brothers making a Monster Squad remake. I would watch that.
The Duffer Brothers, who they made the
They make Stranger
Things.
Things, yeah.
I thought people were tired of Stranger Things already.
I've never been tired. If they just had the best season they've ever had.
People were really sick
It's
of
the
it.
last season coming
I
up.
don't think people are.
No,
sick
people
of it.
love it.
Everyone's
You are
God,
sick of
gotta
it.
deal with God.
That's what
and
you didn't
everyone's
like.
tired of
'Cause you hate
hearing
Kate
it.
Bush.
I hate that one song. I hate very.
You hate
80s
Kate
songs.
Bush?
I hate very
Actually,
80s songs.
I very much like that song.
I do too. Kate Bush is a great artist.
I'm sure.
Keep listening to Katy Perry.
I don't like Katy Perry. I'm not gonna take Katy Perry over Kate Bush. Actually, I like California Girls.
Of course you do.
California Girls, they're unforgettable. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, you don't see
You love pop.
Kate
You
Bush
love
doing that.
Taylor Swift.
There you go.
It was Edward Scissorhands.
Is that what you're looking up?
Yeah.
What were you trying to look up?
What is it?
So the studio got hired, and then like they're like, oh, we're making this dumb like movie about
With
a dude.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, and then everybody was really excited to work on Monster Squad, but like,
Oh, wow. Bad choices.
So,
bad choices.
so Tommy, you want to know what AI changed about the premise of Monster Squad by adding it like more Stranger Things?
What we got?
But as they delve deeper into the mystery, they realize that the monsters are connected to a shadowy government experiment that has been kept hidden from the public for years. With the help of a mysterious girl with strange powers, thinks Eleven from Stranger Things, the squad sets out to uncover the truth behind the monsters and stop the government's sinister plans.
That's just the plot of Stranger Things.
It's just a lot of Stranger Things,
Oh,
but they're
ChatGPT.
against the Monster Squad.
Instead of interdimensional monsters.
Well, no, they're not interdimensional. So
no, we need Wolfman, Dracula,
that's what I'm saying,
Frankenstein.
but it's the U.S. government making Wolfman a Dracula.
Well, why?
Why not? They're the evil government.
Is it some cabin in the woods type shit?
Yeah, and it's also a love.
Why am I doing your job for you?
It's a love letter
GPT?
to classic horror and sci-fi that will keep you guessing until
How? It's not telling me how.
the government made the monsters.
You ask it how the government.
How?
Because you can have conversations with this fucking.
I don't think I like this.
I'm already out.
Yeah.
It's my idea, and I'm out.
This is why you need to be
Dracula
more
working for the Fed sounds like a dumb idea.
Sounds like a dumb fun idea.
I like it.
Yeah,
I would watch
exactly.
that.
So it says, look at perhaps the monsters were the result of a secret government experiment to create super soldiers using genetic and super soldiers. Tommy, that's a great idea.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
I want to make a super soldier, so I'm gonna make a wolfman, a vampire, a swamp thing, like an amphibious, like marine.
And you end up with the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, because you try to mix like frog DNA and swamp
Do
DNA.
these creatures already exist in life or no?
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
Splicing
you're
together
gonna have a
DNA
hard
from
time getting to
look
Dracula.
at
No shit. How does
splicing together DNA from animals, insects, and even mythical creatures. So mythical creatures do exist, and you're taking the DNA to make hybrid.
how do mythical creatures exist? You're fired, ChatGPT. Get out of my office. Security. God damn it, that's terrible.
Hey, man, I didn't say these were my ideas.
It's a Resident Evil. It sounds a little Resident
It is
Evil.
Resident Evil. Someone said this is just the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It's all one circle. So Tommy's movie is the Monster of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
There you go.
The squad of.
We would have been better off
extraordinary-
just mixing those two together. That's what I should have done. I need to just give you random. No. Can I switch it already?
Hold on.
Yeah.
You wanted the reasoning how I said how do mythical creatures exist in this world?
Yeah.
One possibility that the government experiment that created the monsters also inadvertently opened a portal to another dimension or an alternate reality where mythical creatures exist.
It's like, go to sleep now.
Now shut the fuck up. Stop asking questions.
You're fired.
You're fired. No, I'm switching mine now. We're doing something.
That's your number 5.
You've already
That's
switched
your
That's
number
my number 5 for sure.
Period.
No,
We're
not
done.
like no. I'm switching what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm giving you pitches because you know how. What's the best way to pitch a movie?
Yeah.
So and so meets so and so.
Right.
We're doing that.
Okay.
See what ChatGPT says.
All right. Well, that's your number 4.
Yeah.
Monster Stranger Things, League of Extraordinary
This is
Monster
number
Squad.
5.
Yeah.
That's my first one. That took
League
too long.
of
Go ahead.
Extraordinary Monster Squad.
Speed it up.
Bad New Beers. Yeah. Mine's pretty easy. At least I have my premises written out. We'll start off with my number 5. My number 5. Let me set the stage for you, okay, Tommy? And what was the name of the movie? Did we? Oh, no, these are just remakes.
Yeah.
So you don't get cool.
They were.
You don't get cool fun
we
names.
switched it now.
You don't get cool fun names.
Mine are completely original.
All right. This is my pitch. The world.
They're not original.
He's on his third number 5. All right. My number 5.
In 2023, they are. Yeah, go.
The world is depleted. Minority groups are the only ones to survive after the economic collapse worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
In Los Angeles, it's racism. It's fine. I just want an all
good with
ethnic.
it.
I want a Washington Heights level cast.
Okay.
Not dancing. It's
Great.
no musicals on my list.
Okay.
In Los Angeles,
You kill all the white people in
no,
LA?
they just
what
can't.
happened?
They aren't able to survive.
How?
Because Mexicans take all the crops and they know how to farm them and till them, and the white people don't. The white farm owners don't. So this is everything collapses,
Okay.
and there might be a race war in there. I'm
Like
not
colored
implying
people
that.
could hold it down.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
I don't feel like I feel that's racist to say that society would collapse if it was only colored people left. That's what I'm getting out of this. Did you not get that out of this? That's what I heard.
But Tommy, you're not listening to the premise of the movie.
Okay.
Okay. The only way. This
Society
is
fell apart after what? All the white people just moved to Mars.
Just leave us on dying Earth.
that was
That's
not
more realistic.
What's the movie with Matt Damon? where he-
Elysium.
Yeah, this is Elysium. That's all this
what
is.
it is.
the day without a Mexican and Elysium.
Elysium, yeah.
No. So in Los Angeles, the only way to earn respect is to have your very own battle mech. Okay.
It takes place in Los Angeles.
These
Did you
mechs-
say battle mech?
Yeah, like
That's
battle-
Elysium.
Well, no, but listen, these mechs are designed based off of lowrider technology
Jesus
and are
fucking
chromed out,
Christ.
airbrushed to perfection. Each group, much like the film The Warriors, has their own gimmick and champion lowrider to do battle for money and respect.
What are we doing?
This is still almost Elysium.
It really
It's
is
all
very close.
but
the
it's-
lowrider mech suits is what separates.
That's the Pacific Rim element, kind of, that you bring in.
But do you remember when Matt Damon gets the super suit? Like, he's hanging out with cholos that are just like working on lowriders.
It's only Mexicans in this world.
And Matt Damon.
And Matt Damon, for whatever reason, he's Creeper from Tax Collector.
Oh no, nobody should be Creeper from Tax Collector. Nobody should be Creeper from Tax Collector.
Oh, that one that's a classic.
So I'm having it come up with the title for it. But no, I just want to see like the Warriors with battle mechs, but there's just different classes of people that are able to do it. So like there's like High Socks Cholo mech that's like a super low
Sounds like an
rider.
anime.
Then you have like a Cadillac one from another group. Then you have like a muscle car that's just like a pure muscle car. Yeah, I know there's like a bug flying around.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but it's there. It's on the ground. So I asked for 5 titles. You guys get to pick the title for this movie. Chrome Warriors, The Battle for L.A., Lowrider Mech Showdown, The Last Riders of L.A., Battle for the Chrome Throne. Ooh,
No.
kind of like that.
I like The Last Riders.
I like Last Riders.
The Last Riders of or The Mech Riders, A Tale of Survival.
How about
and
we do it
Respect.
this way? Pull it up again.
Hold on. Make these titles in Spanglish.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see what it does. But you were saying, Tommy, about these titles?
I was going to mix 2 of them. I was going to mix The Last
Los
Riders.
Chrome Warriors, La Batalla de Lele.
I was going to call it The Last Riders of L.A. ... Battle for the Chrome
Battle
Throne.
for the Chrome Throne.
It's a long-ass
That's
title.
a long ass. Hold on. So, Last Riders of L.A. Battle for the Chrome Throne.
Yeah.
That is a
I would
badass
watch
name.
this one.
This is kind of half baked, but if you bake this a little bit more, like Guillermo del Toro will probably make it.
That's what I'm saying.
You'll do you a favor.
These are. You shoot it in L.A.
Yeah.
You just get a bunch of gang member sets and a bunch of CG to make these like cholo
Holla at
robots.
David Ayers. He has those just lying
Fuck
around.
David Ayers. Enough of David Ayers.
Take your
cholo
shit
movies.
away from him.
Okay, I'll take it away from
That's
him.
what I'm saying. Just
Yeah.
use it.
No, but yeah, think like Pacific Rim / the Warriors / kind of Gundams.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro would do this with practical effects. He'd build like mechs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get Robert Rodriguez involved.
Yeah,
There's
Battle for
one
the
set the entire movie.
No, keep Robert Rodriguez away from sci-fi right now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I like Battle for the Chrome Throne. Sounds like really close to a toilet joke.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. It sounds
right.
a little species too. This movie's not getting my ticket money. Shut up, Jug Almighty. It's a great
got?
film.
Number 4.
We move on to number 4.
Number 4.
Okay, no more audibles though.
No, I got it. I got it perfectly.
It's
figured
you
out.
guys gave me no feedback on my movie though. You guys are like,
What do you
whatever. That
mean?
shit's
It was Elysium. I don't know what you're just stealing
Well,
stuff.
I'm gonna
now.
go watch Elysium.
Okay.
They
Don't do
have
that.
one mech movie. They have
do
one
that.
mech in that
Terrible.
movie.
It ain't great.
He'll be really mad at the end where Matt Damon is dying and he's hearing Mexican women talk to him.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío.
You know, magical mystical Negroes. It's magical mystical Mexicans.
I've never seen that.
Triple
honestly.
M. Huh?
I might like to see that once.
I think. You
Oh,
should
they
see it.
heal him? That's dope. Using Mexican voodoo powers?
No, they don't heal him. He's dying, and then as he's dying, he's remembering the people that raised him. And it's like, "Ay, mijo, like you are gonna grow up and help people someday." And he's just there dying, and he's hearing Mexican voices. And
Hey,
he's just like,
that's what I hope to hear as I lay
Usher
dying.
you into heaven. Yeah, right.
Exactly. Ushering. That's right. Ushering
That's
into
it.
heaven.
I'm going.
That's my number 5. The Last Riders of L.A. Battle for the Chrome Throne. Marcos, what's your number 4?
So my number 4, this is going to be in the realm, like, so when we were, I want to say, I don't know, middle school to Sam being an 8-year-old, there was a lot of historical movies being made, like Braveheart, Gladiator,
Dances with
Kingdom of
Wolves.
Heaven, Dances with Wolves. There
Oh,
was
yeah.
a whole bunch of those.
Yeah. They took
What I
those
want to
things
see
seriously.
is just, so this would just be about the warrior ethos and like sometimes you just have to fight even though you don't want to fight. I just kind of relate to this because it was just kind of like, I'm not the most patriotic person, but it's in my blood kind of thing. So this would be that kind of thing. There's a series of battles called the Cagayan battles in the Philippines. So what is it is the
How do you spell it?
Cagayan. Yeah, ChatGPT can't help with this because this is historical.
Yeah.
It might know what it is.
It's not the
13th
smartest.
Warrior, that's another good example of Savage Mandy.
Oh, that's weird. The color pigment changed.
So what this is like after the Aztecs lost, so this is about the 1500s, they started to get conscripted and joining up to fight within the Spanish. And from the Spanish, they go to the Philippines. And in the Philippines, they start getting attacked by Japanese Ronins. So you have Aztec warriors fighting Japanese Ronin, and it's this really big battle that supposedly like the Aztec side only lost like 10 people, and then the Ronin people were like they lost like 200.
It's like 300.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's the Aztecs and the samurai?
The Aztecs versus the samurai, yes.
That was a real thing?
That is a real thing that happened in history.
Where the fuck is this movie? Also, kind of a side note, I apologize. Just asking a question here. As you the slave that became the samurai.
Yeah.
Yasuke?
Yasuku.
Yeah, Yasuke, I think.
Yeah.
Have they made a movie about that yet?
They're going
I
to. I think there's an animated movie they're trying
No,
to make.
fuck that. I need live action.
Man, don't yell at me,
I'm so
motherfucker. I'm not the one
sorry.
making it. Shit, I'm trying to make. I'm trying to make Last Riders of LA Battle for the Chrome Throne.
I totally directed that against you. I
Aztecs
apologize.
won against the so they were Japanese. They weren't actually from. They were like discredited and Ronin. So they just signed up as mercenaries, and they tried to fight the Spanish in these battles. But the Aztecs won at the end of the day.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
But
an interesting
I mean,
story.
on this note, there's all sorts of Aztecs versus Samurai equal no white people. That's where the movie is. Only in our dreams. Well, on that note, I mean, the Spanish would be white, and they were there.
They were hanging out. They drove the boats there.
Oh, it's
Seriously,
coming in Netflix. Okay.
Seriously, this sounds like a movie I have to see. On that note, while Sam's just typing around, the things that they choose to make live action movies are pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Like I would pay to see like a historical fiction comedy where so on the east side they told the Irish like if you built the railroad across the country you're gonna get all bonuses, and then they showed the Chinese workers on the west side like hey if you build the railroad to the east coast we're gonna give you all bonuses. They basically lied to both people, and then they start doing a comedy of errors blowing each other up and all this stuff. Like that part is real, but you would write it in a Mel Brooks type
Dr. Strangelove style type. Yeah. I like that.
Even another thing that I've never seen in a movie, but it's like one of my favorite historical stories, is the stories of the Bone Wars.
The fuck are the Bone
You're just coming up with all these fancy, cool names for wars.
He knows history.
I do know history, but yes, a rat race style comedy.
Yeah.
So archaeology really took off in the 1800s, and there was two people that they used to be friends. They went to the same college, and they even like named a dinosaur over each other. And then over the course of history, they became bitter enemies, like to the point that they were like paying like random mercenaries to blow up the other person's camp.
Oh, Jesus.
They would talk shit about each other because they knew a lot, but like they would go to each other's like displays or whatever and be like, I think he got. So there's a famous story where they put the head of the
Got
dinosaur.
syphilis.
No, not like
Okay.
that. He put the head of the dinosaur on the tail.
Oh,
And
actual
nobody.
vandalism.
No. All the archaeologists just didn't know better
Oh, gotcha.
because this is archaeology.
Oh.
Like it's just
They
starting.
don't know what's up.
Yeah, they don't know
Right.
what's up. Literally, George Washington died not knowing dinosaurs exist because we didn't find them till the 1800s.
He didn't deserve to know.
They thought they were dragons. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure they found some bones.
they've never found anything until
Oh,
the 1800s.
don't tell me that, KJ.
What did KJ say? Chadwick Boseman was released to play Yasuke. That I did
That
hear
would have
that.
been amazing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But so they knew the anatomy enough to be like, oh, he fucked up. He put the head on the tail. So he literally walked around the exhibit being like, I think that thing's wrong. Like and then he posted
I
all
feel
this.
like he has syphilis would have been a way better burn.
Syphilis. Well, Marcos, do you have a title for your movie? Because I got 5.
I got one. I didn't use ChatGPT. I used Google. And it's Cuauhtemoc.
Oh, he's the famous soldier fighter man.
I just know it means the fallen eagle. That
Oh.
sounds pretty cool in my head.
Cuauhtemoc I thought he was one of the emperors, I believe, at one point.
Maybe.
Yeah. There's a famous Cuauhtemoc. Or at least, at the very least, it's a common Aztec name.
Yeah.
How about, and ChatGPT here gives you some options, Honor Bound, the Battle of Cagayan, Warriors of Cagayan, Blood on the Sand. I'm going to get rid of the things. The Sword and the Eagle,
Sword and the Eagles is pretty
the
cool.
Aztecs and Samurai in Cagayan, Beyond Borders, Warriors of... Yeah, they didn't know anything about this historical event. And it just I go, give me an elevator pitch. In Honor Bound, they just chose Honor Bound. The Battle of Cagayan, two of history's greatest warrior cultures collide as Aztec and samurai forces clash in the Philippines in 1582. Through stunning battle sequences and intimate character moments, the film explores the warrior ethos of these two cultures and the sacrifices made in the name of honor and duty. As alliances are forged and broken, a small band of warriors on both sides must navigate the complexities of their cultures and the brutal realities of war in order to emerge victorious. In the end, Honor Bound is a tale of courage, loyalty, and the universal human struggle to find meaning and purpose in the world of violence
Maybe
and
for
chaos.
a World War II movie.
Honor Bound?
Honor Bound is a good title for
Honor
something.
Bound. There you go. Does that sound accurate to what
I mean,
you
that
want?
sounds accurate. The only issue is that, like, the reason why I'm throwing this here is, like, yeah, dude, no one's going to give me $500 million to make this movie.
Oh, fuck no.
I can ask ChatGPT how to make $5 million to fund this movie.
Oh, it won't tell you.
No, they
if
get
it's
mad. I go,
illegal.
how can I get $1 billion for free? And they're like, you have to work really hard. You can't just have money for free. I was like, fuck you, ChatGPT.
Did you type in "fuck you"
did.
ChatGPT? What did it say?
It was like, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I made him sad. So
I'll give one of my originals because I love that one so much.
that's a cool story, though.
That's amazing. So I have a history thing. I would love to see a movie made of it. What I'm doing, I told you I'm doing something new here. Mm-hmm. So
These are real pitches now, as per the premise.
Yeah, because I'm doing it the classic pitch way. So and so movie meets so and so.
Of course.
But my movie would be about the Black Seminoles. Which
Oh, yeah, that would be really
so
dope.
it'd be fucking amazing. But I have a problem with Django Unchained. As some people do, you probably should, a little bit.
Have a cup.
Look, the technical cinematic, magic is there, but everything else is
Right.
of
course.
a little problematic. But yeah, no. So I would kind of want to do it in that kind of Tarantino-esque vein. But my pitch would be, my Black Seminole movie is Django Unchained. Okay, you with me?
Okay.
Meets Woman King.
Ooh.
Yeah. About the Black Seminoles. Which, if you don't know about it, it was a group that accepted. It was a Native American group, which Native Americans, black people back in the day, didn't always vibe.
Right. So
it was kind of every man for himself back then.
Yeah. A little bit.
A little bit. And so, but the Black Seminoles weren't like that. And they kind of welcomed everybody. And they basically built an army to be like, if you want to come fuck with us, do it, but it's not wise. Very good fight.
They hide in the swamps.
Yeah, the swamps of like Florida. They were in Texas. They were really all over the South, the Southeast. And they were just, you didn't really fuck with them because...
I never heard of them, by the way.
They're called like the tribe that never surrendered.
Yeah. They were probably one of the best fighters you could have back then.
Let me take a look at Google Images. Black Seminoles. Oh, they still exist. Some do. Seminole Negro Indian Scout Cemetery.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
They mixed a lot.
So what's the rising
Melting
action?
pot.
Are we what's the strife? Is it just us against the world?
I don't know. Let ChatGPT decide.
All right.
That's what we hired it.
Okay, so now we're just making all of it ChatGPT's
I told you so and
responsibility.
so meets so and so.
All right, so
If this is a 3-man job, I come up with that, and ChatGPT comes up with the pitch.
okay.
Gonna make millions.
Fine, let me go ahead and just give you this, okay? Give me an elevator pitch for this movie. A movie about the Black Seminoles, a group who built an army who welcomed everyone to fight all who opposed them, and a Quentin Tarantino-style Django Unchained meets the Woman King.
Yeah.
Something went wrong. If the issue persists, okay. There we go. ChatGPT says, no, we don't make characters starring
done
black
with you.
starring movies.
Serenity Q2. That's my people, the Black Seminoles, Florida, baby.
Florida. Are these movie pitches going to be on the midterm?
Maybe.
You can use ChatGPT. Oh, it's too many things for ChatGPT.
It's like 3 things.
It's crashing. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, you broke
It's still,
ChatGPT.
it's still not great, ChatGPT. Like in the sense that you can
Yeah,
figure
we're
a lot of things out.
it's still learning stuff.
There we go. All right, it's generating. I had to refresh. Oh my God,
bully
why
it?
is it excited?
Did you give it cocaine?
No, because the first sentence has it with the exclamation part.
Oh, it's
So,
thrilled.
all right.
It should be. It's an interesting subject.
Let's try this again. Get ready for an action-packed ride through history with the Black Seminoles.
Oh my God.
In this Quentin Tarantino-style film, you'll witness the true story of a fearless group who built an army that welcomed anyone willing to, this is what I'm saying, to fight against those who opposed them. With the adrenaline of Django Unchained, with the epicness of the Woman King, this movie will take you on a journey of heroism, courage, and determination in the face of oppression. Don't miss out on the powerful tale of the Black Seminoles and their fight for freedom.
That was trash.
That was trash. Make a better...
That's one of those
Pitch
1995 straight to VHS movies.
Oh, absolutely. That you just look right over.
Hey, woman, lead.
Remember there was like 6 Alamos in the
Woman Lead.
90s, and you were just kind of like, again?
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Did you have cable when you were a kid? So I don't know if you were old. Did you have HBO? I take it you did.
No, I didn't have HBO.
Shit.
What
trying. Every Friday, HBO had, I forgot what they called it. It was like Action Friday or some bullshit. Mm-hmm. But they always had like literally, it's a straight to VHS movie that they would premiere like it was a big movie. But it's on Friday because the big premieres were on Saturday.
The only thing I remember is USA would normally like, what's it called? Like they would, they had a lot of historical type movies too. They made a movie about Attila the Hun and Vlad the Impaler, just random shit. Yeah,
I like that.
It was pretty cool. Was Spartacus? Like they did like a 2-part Spartacus movie. Yeah,
it was one movie on that HBO one called Butter with the A.
I've seen Butter.
Yeah. Like they weren't bad movies. There was one called Highway to Hell, which I loved. Mm-hmm. Like they were quality straight to VHS movies.
Those are the best movies.
Some of them are good
when they're really good.
Yeah.
There we go, Tommy. So it made a really shitty premise.
Of
it
course
just repeated
it did.
what I said, but I said make it shorter with more plot points and strife. But the main character is Nia.
Nia. She has a name. Okay.
She has a name. All right, I'll read it as I go along. Tommy, you ready for your movie?
Okay.
In the late 1800s, the Black Seminoles, a group of escaped slaves of Native Americans, form an army to fight those who seek to enslave and oppress them. Our story centers on Nia, a fierce and determined Black Seminole who leads the rebels in their fight against a powerful outside force. Star Wars so far. As Nia and her army battle their enemies, they must also confront their internal struggles and division. Stop interrupting with the chat. I'll get to them in a moment. They encounter unexpected allies and foes and face numerous obstacles and setbacks along the way. You have to fill this stuff in. They're just giving you the stuff. Nia's unwavering determination and fierce leadership inspire her followers to fight with all their might, even as the odds stacked against them, Tommy. Okay. Their enemies are ruthless and cunning, and the rebels must use all their skills and resources to survive. With thrilling battles, unexpected twists, and moments of intense emotion, this movie delivers a powerful message of resistance and resilience, combining the episcope of the Woman King with the explosive action of Django Unchained. It's a cinematic journey you won't forget.
Who's it starring?
Who stars as...
The only issue with all that is the Black Seminoles are like the 1700s, not the late 1800s.
I know.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I do like... sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
They were around for a while.
No, for sure. Well, they're still around now.
Yeah.
But I do like what Savage Mandy said, where it's like, can we do the same topic but video games? That's why I didn't mean to interrupt Sam. But I was like,
yes, we can.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be silly.
In Serenity, that's Butter with a R. But stars Shamar Moore from SWAT.
All right, so all I'm asking for is some African American or Seminole actresses between the ages of 21 to 45, because we're inclusive here.
Yes.
Who could play the role of Nia versus Journey Smollett.
I like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I like
she
Journey.
seems. I don't know if she has the gumption or the chops.
She does
for this. Do you think so?
Bold.
Yari Shahidi, Kiki Palmer, Danielle Brooks.
I like Kiki.
Tessa Thompson.
Oh, I love me some Tessa.
Kiki Lane, Zazie Beetz,
our girl
Amber
ain't in
Stevens.
There. Nah, fuck it. All of them gone. Our girl.
Who?
Paris. Tiana Paris.
Tiana Paris.
Yeah, she wins.
She wins.
She won it.
Not Cree Cicino, age 21. I don't know who that is, but I hope they're Seminole.
I'm sure they're great.
I'm sure they're great.
Actually, no, I do like Yara also. Yeah, because Tessa. Sorry.
Tessa
Gotta
Thompson?
go with Tessa, yeah.
Didn't she play like some sort of like native primal person at some point?
I don't think so.
Did I imagine that? I guess I
think
dreamed
you
that.
did.
Maybe you did. It's okay, though. But, Tommy.
Yes.
You got it. The Black Seminole movie. It's about strife and outside forces.
That sold me.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't know what you put in there.
I'm pretty much what I read back is how I made it more.
You should ignited ChatGPT.
I have.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one.
My number 4. This is taking forever.
Yes, it is.
But this one's very funny.
Yeah.
It's a weed movie.
Okay.
In the classic vein of Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
This is going to be stupid as fuck, but I'm okay with it. A group of 4 cholos are on a mission to come up with the best engineered weed technology. One comes up with a souped-up car that can seal itself shut so you can hotbox it. Another, a hotbox suit that is also airtight. The third helps grow the best weed crop. And the youngest of them is a nerd who just wants to do nerdy things and not be a cholo. But he wants to hang with his family, so he sticks around. Okay? The 4 of them go on an outlook where they want to watch a meteor shower. But then they get chased by a rival gang. And during the meteor shower, the car uses turbo power to outrun the rival gang members. And through chance, 2 meteors collide behind them on Earth, and they get sucked into space with their sealed-up car and their makeshift spacesuits because they were trying to hotbox themselves in their own space
spoiler.
suits. Okay. Aliens grab them in orbit and ask them to help save the planet. These are the aliens that built the Aztec pyramids. So, 3 potheads and a dork have to save the Earth with the Aztec aliens that made the pyramids.
I wasn't gonna be a part of it. If it's streaming, I'd watch it.
Yeah, no. This is a Tommy Boy level comedy. Cheech and Chong's.
It's one of those Netflix movies they don't promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pops up.
Oh yeah, this is
Yeah.
one of those silly, dumb, like just goofy, stupid movies that is for the potheads.
I like it.
But it's kind of psychedelic a little bit because they're going to space. It's kind of Fast and Furious because they got the fast cars, but they're all very smart guys, but they're a bunch of potheads and they just do all their engineering in the scope of pot.
Nice.
That's their thing.
okay with it.
I don't have a title for this one, so I am going to come up with it using ChatGPT because I already got the plots written down. Number 1, Cholo Space Race, saving the alien Aztecs. I love
Those are
that.
the longest titles.
These are the longest titles. Can you make 5 shorter titles? Yeah.
They're like 3-word titles.
Engineered Greens, Blaze in Space,
I like Blazing Space.
The High Flyers, The Weed Tech to Saving the Galaxy, Ganja Galaxy, The Cholo's Unexpected Space Odyssey.
I like that.
That one's a good
That's
one.
a good one.
I like that. I like Ganja Galaxy, The Cholo's Unexpected Space Odyssey. What if the aliens are all stressed and uptight and it's ruining their society? The stoners get them high. Someone call Monkey Paw Productions. Who does Monkey Paw
Jordan
Productions?
Peele.
This Jordan Peele?
Yeah.
Wow, these are fucking terrible titles. I said make them shorter.
Some okay.
Cholo, Weed Tech, and Aliens.
That's not good.
Space Race Cholos. That's actually pretty funny.
Is Carlos Mencia producing these?
The High Flying Cholos.
Oh no.
That's as high as they go. Cholos versus Aliens. That's the
I like Key's title better.
do you say? Guardians of the Ganja. How about Weed Tech in Space? These are awful. Fuck you, ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Your guys' premises are fun and whimsy and cool. My titles suck.
They're terrible.
Your ideas are just kind of weird. Like they have so much built into them.
Yeah.
There is. This is the
You
movie
write,
pitch.
It's like you write them, then you put it in there, and it unwrites them. Like, oh, that
Let's take
sounds
about-
sort of
let's take
interesting.
away everything that's
Yeah,
interesting.
everything that made that interesting. Let's take that away.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this type of stuff, man. I'm not good with titles.
Learn it.
Ganja Galaxy, The Cholo's Unexpected Space Odyssey.
There you go.
That's better.
Imagine trying to say that super high.
No.
Exactly.
Don't do
You
it. They
can't
don't
do
make
it.
stoner comedies anymore for this very
They
reason.
really need to, though.
I don't think they do.
But that's a good movie idea.
New drugs exist.
Marcos
It's
never-
a throwback to the old weed comedies.
But no one wants it. No one's asking for
Well,
it.
that's the problem is you can't do a throwback to that because people are getting high on weed anymore. It's just like, oh, I can just buy that down the street.
Yeah.
I want to do whippets now.
Dispensaries.
That's why
What
they're,
adventure is there left in the weed society?
no, because they're going to space and they're doing the best weed technology. They got the dankest of the dank. You know how they invented Pineapple Express and that was such a big deal and that was a real thing? They're going to make an even better Pineapple Express.
Good for them.
The stickiest of the icky.
I'm not buying it nor streaming it.
You were going to stream it.
Not anymore.
Well, I don't want to watch your Black Sentinel
unsu-
movie. Get out of here.
You are selling. You are
You didn't
unselling
see
movies.
the last Queen or whatever, did you?
What?
No, I was talking to Sam.
Yeah, he didn't.
You mean the
You know he didn't.
Yeah.
you mean the Woman King?
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking about? At least know the title of it.
Yeah, at least I saw it.
He already said.
Space Foods and the Chronic Dilemma. There you go.
I
That's
like
a good
it.
one.
Thank you, Aztec817.
Marcos
Marcos.
number 3.
Okay, easy there.
No, I'm getting
Someone's running the show, and
I'm
it's,
never-
it is
I'm
the guy with
trying-
the switcher.
I'm trying it out.
You're trying to move things along
Trying
like
to
I've tried
produce.
so hard to do. Marcos, what's your number 3?
My
Since
number
you all
three-
hate my fucking movies.
we don't.
You're not making them up, to be fair.
What?
The ChatGPT.
Yeah, you just fell asleep watching Elysium.
No,
Yeah.
I invented the premise. I invented the premises. These are not ChatGPT premises.
Oh.
These are my.
How long did it take for you to come up with these?
45 minutes.
Yeah, it's rough. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Mr. I want a movie about the Black Seminoles. That's it.
It's interesting. So it's his samurai Aztec movie.
But then he did research
What
a little
you
bit.
got? Where's your history?
I have one that actually does have history.
Okay, there
Anyway,
you go.
slight history.
So this is going to be one of the weirdest ideas that ever was made. Like this
down.
is the one already happened, but it inspired this idea. So it goes through several levels. Do you remember a movie called Volcano High?
Yes.
I can't believe you remember that.
Of course, Mommy would remember Volcano High.
So it's basically like this random like Asian Japanese flick, but all the voices were like Snoop Dogg.
They did it on MTV.
Yeah.
It was bizarre as fuck.
But the whole thing is like it's warring groups. It's like the drama club is fighting the sports team, is fighting the they're not. If you look it up, you're just seeing normal kung fu movies.
Right, yeah,
Kill
yeah.
or kill then.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, a little
But
bit.
I want to do that kind of premise, but with kids next door type technology.
Kids Next. Oh, you mean like
The cartoon. Yeah. So it'd
So
be
like
like
prodigies.
no. That's Kids Next Door is like the cartoon
Super Spies.
where they make like
Yeah,
dumb.
they have crazy little gadgets.
Yeah, so I want like the band to fight with sound waves. Like
That
the
is
football.
literally Kill or Kill. That's what you describe.
But it was like a little bit of rival schools thrown in.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay,
where
I
that's,
like that.
that's where I put
You
it.
get
on.
Letterman jackets.
Well, obviously the jocks would be a bad guy. This is not
Oh,
his
of course.
movie. Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
yeah.
the jocks are bad guys. The true masterminds behind the evil plot is the student council that's trying to slowly take everyone evil because everyone hates snooty smart kids.
It's true.
This is
They're
true.
just some
Well, I'm gonna make this premise work. I'm writing it all out. I go a child movie where band kids, cheerleaders, jocks, art nerds, and the student council.
Have all formed rival factions. Our protagonists would be the slackers that are not actually in any groups.
Oh,
Yeah,
the floaters.
the floaters.
So how do they factor into this? Oh, can we
Because
do like
they're-
a fistful of dollars type situation? Or
Yes.
Okay.
It's just they're watching the student council take everything over, and then like it's a dumb preteen movie. So on top of
Yeah.
that, it's like as they come in, I didn't see this Harry Potter movie, but remember that like the evil headmistresses takes over, like she puts in all these dumb rules.
This
Wait,
fucking
which
guy, he
movie?
knows.
Which one are you talking about?
The lady who was in the pink. She was evil,
Harry
but she was
Potter?
always
In
nice.
Harry Potter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Umbridge. Yeah.
That's it.
All right, so there's that kind of character in the student council. It's like, all right, no more snacks or whatever. And
With
then
a
like she
smile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like she just keeps taking more and more fun. Like when they defeat
Like
the jocks.
government.
Yes, exactly. When they take over the jocks, they say like no more combat sports. Like you can only play tennis. Like they outlaw all these other sport.
Okay.
Yeah, and then when they take over the band, it's like no jazz. Like only like classical. Like it's just that kind of dumb on the surface premise as they go through all the clubs.
What happens to her?
I mean, I guess she gets beat up. You have to watch the movie to find out.
That's how you sell a movie.
That's how you.
Chat GPT.
Fuck yeah, those kids don't need those snacks. They need fruit cups. Oh my god. So
Dehydrated fruit.
dehydrated.
Yeah,
fruit.
that'd be fun.
So you said middle school.
Yeah, middle school.
So it's Matilda.
Matilda was actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's stretchable. Yeah.
It reminds me of the episode of Malcolm in the Middle where the smart kids are allowed back into normal classes and they almost all start a
Yes, that is exactly it.
Marcos is selling. Just open your own studio.
Well, no, because you're just making movies that they won't make. You said they won't make anymore. Because where are you going to find a bunch of middle school actors that aren't from the Wimpy Kid series?
You hate children.
No, I just
hate
hate children actors
Actors, there
because
you go.
most of them are terrible.
I thought he was about to say because
Because
most of them
what-
become addicts.
I was about to say, dude,
Sad fact.
watch 20 minutes of We Were Heroes or We Can Be Heroes and then just be like, damn.
I'm not doing that
Yeah,
to
no.
myself.
Robert Rodriguez found like 30 kid actors and all of them are terrible.
All the good kid actors were in the 90s, and I don't know what the fuck happened after that.
They all did drugs and were terrible. And we go, maybe we shouldn't do this to children.
No one said that in Hollywood. They
did now.
will run those kids
Amanda
into the
Bynes is
ground.
having fucking crises on the street.
Oh, don't bring up poor Amanda
No, she did, like
Bynes.
recently,
I
and
know.
people were like, "Oh, she's crazy."
They
It's
ruined
like, no,
so
she
many.
is
Honestly, they ruined
like
so many
truly mentally
children.
ill. She deserves our sympathy.
Fuck, dude, our girl Selena, like
Oh yeah, she's going through stuff.
she's trying to thrive, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to beat the odds.
Trying to beat the odds,
I mean,
man.
Bat G is like, oh, Marcos' moves would have 13, 16-year-olds fighting. I mean, that's just Cobra Kai.
Right.
Like, that's not too far.
That shit's violent as fuck.
So I got some titles. So I have the long, stupid ones, and I said make them with 3 words or less.
Yeah, there
please.
you go.
So because there was like Middle School Mutants, Rise of the Slackers, Schoolhouse
Middle
Supers, The
School
Battle for Middle
Mutants.
School, The Unaffiliated. I like that one.
I like that one.
Defenders of the Middle School. That's whatever. Outcast Avengers.
Write
Middle
some of
School
these
Divide.
down.
It's a thread.
Yeah.
But no, I like this one. So there's Power Play School, Middle Mutant Mayhem, Unaligned Unleashed. That's the sequel.
Unaffiliated.
So it's unaffiliated, then it'd be Unaffiliated Unleashed. That'd be the sequel.
That's
Schoolhouse
that make a good
Supers.
clothing
Ooh,
brand.
the faction fight.
The faction fight. I do like that.
I'm going with unaffiliated.
And so
I do like unaffiliated.
yeah, so this was the premise: a middle school movie where band kids, cheerleaders, jocks, art nerds, and the student council all have formed rival factions. The protagonists and slaggers who have no group. Each group uses superpowers based on their group class. Band kids use sound waves. Cheerleaders use kicks and dancing. Slaggers win dominance over the middle school. That's why it's hard for me to pay attention because I'm writing these elaborate, concise descriptions of your
elaborate as
guys'
hell.
premise. So we decided
That's
to go
always
with
the hard part is how do you ask this?
the unaffiliated, Marcos. That's your title of this movie.
That's what I voted.
Yeah, I vote for that one too.
yeah.
Again,
Oh, we didn't even get a title for the Black Seminole movie. I
we
forgot
did
to ask.
not. Black Seminole.
There you
The
go.
Black Seminole. There you go.
All right. So that brings you, Tommy, to your number 3.
Hey, we got
I
some,
remember when Andre
is this number
3000
3?
and Lil
It's
Jon
my
did
number
voices
3.
in Volcano High. Did not know it was Andre 3000 and Lil Jon.
it was all rappers.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
remember
God.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Jeez. All right.
So
Tommy.
okay, I'm mixing it up. This is the idea. I have to say, I would remake / it wouldn't be a sequel. It'd kind of be a remake, or at least inspired by Demolition Man, which is one of my favorite '90s movies.
I love that movie.
It's just amazing, and
Right.
it's the most accurate as to what our future is. But here's mine. I'd go Aliens with it. Demolition Men,
Okay.
where instead of just Sylvester Stallone versus Wesley Snipes, it's literally an army of 2 sides of like a bunch of ex-convicts that just got unfrozen from cryo sleep.
Wait, you said Sylvester Stallone and Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, have you never seen Demolition?
I've never
Man?
seen Demolition
God
Man.
Damn it, watch a movie. it's a classic to me. But yeah, no, basically, yeah, just a group that's of anti-heroes that are for good, a group that's just for evil in a world that's completely sanitized now. Like if you curse, you get a ticket. You can't you can't have sex, no sex before marriage or sex period.
You can't have sex. Period.
Yeah, it was just
Oh, what?
They have sex with mind
the,
devices.
Yeah, with the mind device. And there's no toilet paper, there's seashells.
That's
Oh, I knew the
stop-
seashells thing.
Yeah, no
3
one
of them,
knows.
right?
the
Yeah.
spread of STDs.
Yes, that was
The seashells were the stop of it?
no, the sex machine. Yeah, that was all mental.
All the babies are born by inverto-fertilization.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna do that, but they're just gonna have a war. San Angeles, was that the name of it?
I
Yep,
don't
San Angeles PD. So yeah, they're just gonna have a war in San Angeles.
Sorry, I meant to say one group is for good, but then it came out as heroes that are food good.
Food good?
Food good, yeah. Instead of for good, I put food good. A group of evil in a world that can't be sanitized. I said, give me a remake of the movie Demolition Man. So let's see what comes up.
That's who we got.
The Sanitized Revolution is the title.
Oh no, we don't need
We don't need
Demolition Men to
Demolition Men.
sanitize revolution.
In a world that has been sanitized to the point of being sterile.
I think it meant literally
A
sanitize.
group of anti-heroes known as the Renegades. Ooh, they're the Renegades.
Okay.
Fight for the freedom to live and think as they please, while an evil group known as the Sanitizers seek to maintain control over society. The Renegades, led by the tough and charismatic Raven, is that a character in the
No.
movie? So we're rebooting everybody.
Rebooting everything.
Recruit a former cop, Jack, who has been cryogenically frozen for decades. Sylvester Stallone.
There we go.
To help them overthrow the Sanitizers and restore individuality to the world. Jack must team up with the resourceful and fearless rebel Phoenix.
Okay, Raven and Phoenix.
To take down the ruthless leader of the Sanitizers, Simon, who will stop at nothing to maintain his perfect society. Starring Idris Elba as Raven. Fuck all the people I recommended. Fuck all the people I
They
recommended.
weren't available.
Michael B. Jordan as Jack. Lupita Nyong'o as Phoenix and Giancarlo Esposito as Simon, directed by Ryan Coogler. I didn't put those in, but that sounds like everybody you'd want to cast.
No, I don't want Ryan Coogler anywhere near this.
Fine, who do you want as director?
Oh God, I need myself.
That's a good fucking cast, though. Everyone else, though.
Yeah. I mean, who's Sylvester Stallone in that?
No, but Sylvester Stallone got cut.
No, he's
was
the
in
unfrozen cop.
Yeah, he was in the synopsis.
Well, no, they replaced everybody in the synopsis with these actors. I was hoping there was Sylvester Stallone. They just decided to recast
well,
him.
him and
I
Michael
put it
B.
in the thing. Make a remake of the movie Demolition Man was. Oh no, okay.
You fucked up. Didn't
Cast. Okay, cast Sylvester.
No, we don't want him
Stallone
actually in these
and
two.
Wesley Snipes.
Just
in
get Tom
this
Hardy.
movie.
It's fine.
Yeah, there you go, Tom. Oh, he'd be perfect, right? Just be Bane.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure
What a
out.
good guy.
Yeah, so they're retyping
Is
the
Tom Hardy
synopsis.
still jacked? I haven't seen him in a movie in like.
He won he won a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournament
that's
on
right.
a weekend just cause.
He's just doing side quests now.
Pretty much. That's what
Okay, so here we go. Raven, Sylvester Stallone. Now, so Sylvester Stallone is the charismatic leader of the Renegades.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Does that make more sense?
No.
Okay. Recruits a former cop, Jack, who has been cryogenically frozen. Wesley Snipes has been cryogenically frozen. Does that make any sense?
No.
Demolition.
It failed again.
That's because it doesn't know Demolition Man.
Well, then it's a failure. It has access to all the
Make
internet and
a
it doesn't know Demolition Man.
Demolition Man
It's like the best movie
sequel.
ever.
It's one of the best movies ever.
Is it really?
To me.
That's pretty great. It really is pretty enjoyable. I mean, it's still like a summer.
It holds up.
So John Spartan
Yeah.
and Simon Phoenix are not real characters.
They're the characters in the movie.
They are characters in the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I asked it to make a Demolition Man sequel plot. That better?
That's easy.
All right. Years after the events of the first film, the world has been transformed by the actions of John Spartan and Simon Phoenix. Society has been rebuilt and restructured. Oh shit, Jesus Christ.
It went apeshit
In a
on
new
that
city, San Angeles has emerged as the model for all other cities in the world. However, the citizens of San Angeles are living in a seemingly perfect world where they are stripped of their individuality and emotions, and the city is governed by an AI system called the Controller. Is that a part of Demolition
one. No,
Man
this
1?
is completely new.
So the Controller is
Yeah.
now in charge.
Okay.
That's the new Demolition Man.
It's kind of unmaking the ending where like Dennis Leary comes out of the hole
Yeah.
and everything's great.
Apparently the controller kills them.
A group of rebels led by the daughter of John Spartan and Lenina Huxley, Rose, are fighting to take down the Controller and restore freedom to the citizen of San Angeles. They seek out the help of Spartan, who's been cryogenically frozen for years in their uprising. Meanwhile, Simon Phoenix has also been thought out, has his own agenda, and is on a mission. They just want to thaw somebody out from cryogenically
It's frozen
frozen.
and blown up into like a million pieces.
Oh, that's what happens at the end? They take his bits and they freeze it. So they bring him back to life. He just goes into... So
Okay.
they have to bring him back somehow.
DNA, sure.
As the rebels and the
Why not?
Phoenix
It's
Day
the
clash,
future.
Spartans must navigate the treacherous landscape of San Angeles and uncover the truth behind
Do
the
you want
Controller
a
and its
sequel
creator.
or a remake?
That's a sequel.
With the
Yeah.
help of Rose and the rebels, Spartan must once again become the Demolition Man and fight to restore freedom to society. So Sandra
the
Bullock
AI cloned him. There you go.
and Michael B. Jordan is Rose Spartan, Wesley Snipes is Simon Phoenix, and Sandra Bullock is there, and Patty Jenkins is directing. That's what it says.
Right.
Patty Jenkins.
All right, cool.
Oh shit, Keon Sloan, 17 donated more bits. We're at
Hey,
104.
I
Cue
love
the
it.
fog machine. No, I'm
No,
kidding.
please don't.
There you go, Tommy. There's your.
It's a movie I never wanted to see.
You're the one that wanted it, and it's called.
Not anymore.
It's called Demolition Man Uprising. For the record,
Why not?
why not?
It's generic enough.
It's generic enough. Tommy, you're number 3.
That was my number 3.
That's what I'm saying. You're number.
Oh, okay.
Tommy, that
So
was-
you want
that was-
another one?
He's ending your segment. He got 3 number 5s.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta
Number
let
3.
me know. Okay. Yeah, do the hand motion.
There you go. My number 3. This one's a cute Disney movie-esque style.
Oh,
Pixar.
fucking hell.
Pixar
Song of the
style.
South remake.
It is Song of the South, but all CG. And Uncle Remus is a rooster now.
I feel like they made that already.
I don't know. That's another movie.
Yeah.
No, this one's. I got a little help with this one, but this one's a cute one.
All right.
So think about this. Pictures all CG. It's cute, or
this
maybe
Pixar?
2D, or 2D animation. I haven't decided.
It's Pixar.
What's
Nobody
the-
does 2D animation.
No.
Nobody
fine.
does. You fucking nerd. Pixar. We do Pixar now.
Fine. An old bucking bull, way past his prime, gets injured on his last ride and gets sold cheaply to a small ranch. They have a young bull on the ranch that they can't seem to get under control, but if they can get the old, former intimidating bull to calm down this young one, the young bull could be a champion bucking bull for bull riding competitions.
They won't turn the older one into glue.
They won't. But that's the thing. He's fighting to not be turned into glue.
Okay.
To be put down. The movie contains bull training montages, found family, and a final bull riding tournament where the best human rider against the new up-and-coming bull. So essentially, it's like Cars.
It's not a Pixar movie.
What are you
That's a Big Sky movie.
You got to find the dudes that did Rango at this point.
Well, yeah, that's Big Sky. That's Blue Sky, right? Wasn't that
Blue
Rango?
Sky, that's it. No, Rango was DreamWorks.
Was Rango DreamWorks?
I don't know who did. I feel like they did Rango, and then like they all
I know
died.
Gore Verbinski directed it.
Yeah, they were like,
I don't know what art studio. It was a DreamWorks movie, but I don't think it was like that studio who did it.
I know
like
Rango
its
was
own
Nickelodeon,
thing.
but I'm saying the studio was some weird
Yeah.
people that
Nickelodeon.
That never did another animated movie again.
Verbinski's Blind Wink Productions.
Yeah.
Never did anything else.
But it was Nickelodeon. Yeah,
Fucking
so it wasn't
Rango's
even Blue
amazing.
Sky.
That's one of my favorite animated movies ever.
once again, I know Nickelodeon produced it. They didn't do the animation.
No
for
animation for it.
No,
Like
you're fine.
It
I
it
know.
was one
No, I'm talking to the
studio.
chat.
Oh, gotcha.
Because they're like, it was Nickelodeon. I'm like, no, I know Nickelodeon produced it. I'm telling you.
They also produced Harriet the Spy.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying, like, they didn't make that. Whoever made this movie just, like, rode off into the sunset with Rango at the end of that movie.
Hey, go out on top. I don't blame them. That shit was amazing. The animation was amazing, and you just never saw anything like it again.
Probably my favorite kids movie, for sure.
It's one
Rango?
that and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I heard it's fantastic.
It's amazing.
I'd watched that before any of the other movies you guys recommended to me on this podcast.
We haven't recommended anything
Yeah,
besides
we've
Woman
been coming
King.
up with shit. And yeah, well, of course you don't want to see a movie about a strong black woman.
You know what? Because it's probably on Amazon Prime, and I don't have Amazon
It's
Prime.
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kicked off of your Netflix, so I can't use it there anyway.
Only when no one else is using it. Which is probably.
Which is never.
So here's the deal. I put it on both TVs.
I know you do. That's how I know. I was at your house one time, and you had some random MTV show blaring in the background. I'm
Yeah.
like, Tommy, this is at level 80 volume. I'm trying to do
I
some
like
work.
noise.
You do.
I do.
So the movie titles I got for this one was Bucking Bull Bond, Old
What
Bull
is-
Savior, Rodeo Redemption. It's not bad. The Bucking Fixer, Taming Thunderhooves. I like
I like that one. I like they always come up with one that I'm like, yeah, maybe.
Taming Thunderhooves.
Taming Thunderhooves.
And then I tried to do Spanglish, but they didn't give me anything good. Don't miss. No, okay. Make 5 new Spanglish titles. Let's see if they give me something cool that's more cultural flair. These are Mexican bulls we're talking
Thunderhooves
about.
got me.
Huh?
Taming Thunderhooves got me.
Taming Thunderhooves? Who's Thunderhooves? The young one or the old one?
It doesn't matter
The old
with a
one.
title like
Taming
that.
Thunderhoof sounds like a stripper name. coming up to the stage, Thunderhoof.
You gotta stick around because you want to know why. You gotta like, why is
She
called
uses her platforms to
Thunderhooves?
click.
Oh, that's not the hoof I was thinking of.
Oh, Marcos, no, no, Marcos.
What? You've never gone to an all-nude
You
strip
gotta
club?
give them that one. I know it's 2023. You gotta give them that
I'm gonna
one.
give it to him.
You have to. That was
I don't
good.
want to.
That was goddamn good.
I like El Jefe de la Casa. Oh yeah, these are all stupid. La Reina de la, the Queen of the Festival. These are dumb. Thunderhooves.
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 Coming to a Disney Plus near you.
So all you said, okay, the only criticism I got of that movie was that it's not Pixar quality, but it's
No, that was-
Nick affiliated.
We got it right out of Pixar immediately.
What do you mean?
Maybe Illumination has Mario now.
What's wrong
they've
with
upped their game.
Thunderhooves?
Who makes Kung Fu Panda?
That's
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Why? What?
No. Spirit, the horse movie.
The
That was
Stallion
Disney.
of Cimmerillion?
Yeah, that
That was
one.
Disney.
No, was it?
That wasn't Disney.
thought
That
it
was,
That was really low.
but that's 2D animation.
No, they came up with a show that's really shitty animation. Skydance, that's what it is.
Skydance?
We're gonna go Skydance.
Who's the
for
one
you.
that made that Red Riding Hood movie? Hoodwinked.
That's who that is. That's Weinstein Company. They're
Oh
going,
no! Okay, wait, I don't
we
want
can't
that.
do
I don't want that one.
Yeah.
Taming Thunderhooves.
No, we'll give you Netflix animation.
That's better. I'll take that.
Dude,
They did Pinocchio. That up their stock.
I know you can't do this.
And
because
CB
That's
said
why
it.
Rocky is. I mean, Stallone has said that like Rocky was super taken away from him. But it'd be really nice if it's just like sell the movie to the studio. The studio's like, oh yeah, we're bringing this person to make that movie, and then you just set the script on fire. Like, no, you're not.
Yeah, I want that power. That's my dream.
Well, before we get to our top twos, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I'm gonna get a refill of water. Let these guys use the restroom. Give ChatGPT a break, and we'll be right back.
Fuck ChatGPT.
After these messages. Oh, that's right. Welcome to the Manscaped Dad. Newsflash, everybody. This is a public service announcement. Did you know that Manscaped has beard products, has face products? Yes, I've talked about the beard hedger and how wonderful it is and how much I love it. But we're going to take a quick sidestep because they have a new product. Now, this is the Weed Whacker 1.0. I use it for my ears and my nose, all that stuff, and it's nice and wonderful. But they have the 2.0. And I don't have the 2.0, and I got to get the 2.0. Did you know that now your nose, your ears, and your beard are good with just these two products right here? Manscaped is taking care of you this upcoming spring. The time changed, and you spring forward into action and get your face and your body cleaned out. Now, did you know the beard hedger has the zoom wheel, has 20 different lengths for the beard? I'm growing my beard out because I messed up my sideburns because I didn't use the beard hedger. And so I got to get this all evened out eventually. And I use the Weed Whacker 1.0 to get my nose and my ears just right. But the 2.0 offers just a little bit more oomph. And if we go on over to there, you can see that it has a skin-safe technology. It's waterproof, up to a 45-minute runtime, intelligently contoured ergonomic design, 360 rotary dual blade system with the 7,000 RPM motor. And when you go to manscaped.com and you use coupon code MEX20, you can get 20% off and free shipping off of your entire order. That's right. That is 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20. That's MEX20. And guess what? Manscaped is just kind enough to let us keep on going and giving you that MEX20 discount because all of you out there, or if you haven't, your fellow Mexcellence fans have used MEX20 to their benefit and have kept us sponsored and appreciated by Manscaped for well over a year now, almost a year and a half. So be like your fellow Mexcellent. Use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20. And while you're at it, why don't you get something else? How about the Beard Hedger Pro Kit? With the Beard Hedger, which I very much love, the AC adapter and the USB-C cable, all of these things, or at least the Beard Hedger, charges with the USB-C. Get the beard shampoo, the beard conditioner, the beard oil, the beard balm, the travel bag, and the beard accessory pack, which is the beard brush, the comb, and the beard scissors. And I have an equivalent of all of these things here, but I don't have the Manscaped stuff. And Manscaped's quality is A1. I use both of these products daily, and I love them. So, be like me. Be like the Mexcellence. They've gifted us these ones. Get 20% off of yours. Do it, because I'm telling you, and you trust me. Use coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. Thank you so much. We'll be right back after these additional messages or right back into the show. I never know how I do it, but manscaped.com. Your balls, your body, and your face, pretty much all of you. Well, thank you. And don't you want to thank yourself? I thank you for using the coupon code. Now thank yourself. Treat yourself right. Bye now. And we're back to the show. Marcos, you're number 2.
My number 2 is pretty simple and straight to the point. And I'm sorry to Serenity Q2 because he said he doesn't like Westerns. Sorry, we found out Serenity Q2 is a dude.
Yeah, we're a bunch of idiots.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, because we saw pink and the word Serenity. I was like, oh, woman. And we just didn't get it. Okay, and Serenity just likes pink. I don't know if they got to choose it, but he just likes it.
Somebody said you don't choose your chat color. I don't know how true that is,
but anyway, number 2.
But this is a Western. I do like old school because Westerns started off being really glorified in the 50s with John Wayne kind of stuff, and then they got increasingly darker, where you end with.
Well, even more Italian.
Even spaghetti westerns.
Well, even past that, you end up at Unforgiven, where it's just like, no, I just like to kill people.
It's just a depressing fucking movie.
I just like to kill people. Yeah. But in general, the ethos.
But I'm trying not.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in general, the ethos should always be the good Western has the elements, what it means to be a man, and have a depressing ending.
Yes.
So, revisionist Westerns, exactly. That's where I'm going with this. So this is also a historical fiction type movie. Takes elements of what really happened and then makes it real. And all it is, it's about a Texas bandito that fights the Texas Rangers.
I love it.
Yes.
Sold.
Oh yeah, that's very similar to the story I have in my head. Where A
Because,
Mexican bandito fights.
To grab elements of other historical fiction, Watchmen did a really good thing of like painting the bombing of Black Wall Street into the movie. Not a lot of people know about the plan of Ayala, where 1 out of every 3 Mexican males were assassinated and dragged by Texas Rangers in the state of Texas.
And that's why I fuck the Texas Rangers.
Sounds very on brand for Texas.
Well, mostly the Rangers. Fuck the Rangers.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, even the baseball team.
Even Walker.
Especially
Walker.
Especially Carlos Norris.
But yeah, no, it's just, that's the element, that's the setting. I want Pedro Pascal to be the Texas Bandito.
You had me sold. Now you here.
Now you have my credit card in your hand.
Card information.
Ooh, I got a name for the character. I'm having ChatGPT generate the plot for it. Based off of here. Create a movie plot with this synopsis. A Western cowboy movie featuring fights with the elements and manhood. That's close enough. A historical fiction story where a Mexican bandito fights Texas Rangers. In the late 1800s, a notorious Mexican bandito named Miguel needs work. And his gang of outlaws... Ooh, there's a gang of outlaws, though. Yeah. That's an addition. Do you want it a Lone Ranger or a gang of outlaws?
I like... So here's a secret thing that it's a terrible Western. I love the Young Guns.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes
Part 2? Young Guns 2?
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, it's not bad.
Tombstone is A1
Dead
cinema.
or alive.
Pancho Villa successfully raided bases in New Mexico because they were behind the scenes U.S. involvement.
Was he not in Texas?
No, it was New Mexico where they raided all these bases.
They don't deserve him.
Well,
they stole American gold. That's pretty tight. No, it's Pancho Villa.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what Deep Fang is talking about. He asked, but
I thought Pancho was in Texas.
Didn't Pancho Villa do some robbing of Texas banks?
What California? You could have him too.
No. We had Zorro. That was our guy.
Not real. Original
Joaquin Murrieta was a real guy.
Real.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can we have that story?
Zorro. So Joaquin Murrieta was a real guy, and then that legend became Zorro.
The whole thing?
No, he didn't have
No, he didn't have the mask.
But he was robbing people and then giving money to the poor.
Wasn't he rich?
No, it's Robin Hood.
Antonio Banderas was rich in the movie.
That's because of Zorro.
You said it's the same thing.
No, it's based off of.
So he's Robin Hood.
He's Mexican Robin.
That's more interesting than old school Mexican Batman.
Kind of, yeah.
Because that's Batman was inspired by Zorro.
Didn't he also fight
a Batman
windmills?
without Zorro?
Or is that a different story?
No, that is...
That's Don Quixote, that's right.
We got Don Quixote.
I was getting there.
That's Spanish.
Don Quixote, he was fighting... I just knew one guy was fighting windmills. I'm not done with the story, though. Texas Borderlands robbing banks and stagecoaches. Texas Rangers Jake and Caleb are... Not so, I'm sorry, let me fix that. Jake and Caleb are assigned to track them down, but when they catch up to the bandits, they're ambushed and left for dead in the harsh desert. I swear to God, did they make the white guys the fucking heroes of this?
Of course.
I hate this. With no food or water and their horses stolen, Jake and Caleb must learn to survive in the desert and find a way to catch them. Oh, fuck that. No.
Nope.
Make the Banditos
40-year-old man.
the hero of this story.
To be fair,
he's definitely Gen X.
Rangers.
I was about to say, to be fair, normally when you hear bandits, you don't think they're the good guys. At the very least.
I do.
No, not based off of a ChatGPT's general understanding, understanding of the world.
Gotcha.
Fuck Caleb and Jake. Miguel and their gang face their own challenges as they deal with the unforgiving elements with tension on both sides.
Sorry, Deep Fang's like, they made the Texas Rangers the hero.
Whitewash the story that doesn't exist.
The way I watched the story, whitewash the story that doesn't exist yet. That's correct.
That's how it goes.
So,
have you seen Ghost in the Shell?
And let's see. And so they didn't give a winner though. It was just the two, but it made it seem like the Rangers were the heroes. All right,
it
fine.
definitely did. They left. Yeah.
Fine, let's fix this now. By the way, I said no. Make the Banditos the heroes. The Texas Rangers are the bad guys.
You literally said no.
I literally said no. Stop that bullshit. In the late 1800s, a group of Mexican banditos led by the charismatic Miguel are fighting for their land and their people's freedom against the oppressive Texas Rangers. The Rangers have been stealing their cattle and taking their women, and the banditos have had enough. Okay, that's badass. When Miguel and his gang of outlaws plan a daring heist to take back what's rightfully theirs, when the Rangers catch wind of their plans, they launch a brutal attack on the Banditos camp, killing innocent women and children. This is starting to get fucking real.
I like this.
Fueled by revenge, Miguel and his banditos vow to take down the corrupt rangers and bring justice to their people. With the help of a Native American guide, a little racist, a little dated, they embark on a dangerous journey through the harsh desert to track down the rangers and bring them to justice. As they face off against their oppressors, Miguel and his banditos must also battle the unforgiving elements of the desert and confront their own inner demons. But with their unbreakable spirit and unwavering determination, Marcos, they refuse to break down in the face of adversity.
All right, so I'm gonna add a note.
Well, that wasn't the end. There's still more.
Slightly hokey.
There was still one more. There was one more.
I mean, westerns are
Crazy on
hokey.
this
They're
one.
done. But
Right.
I'm gonna add a note.
No, you stop that.
They're always hokey.
They're not hokey.
I mean, in
They
the sense,
can be.
in the sense that it's
310
just like,
to Human
I just mean in
wasn't
this.
hokey.
I just mean in the sense that whenever any of those characters from 310 to Human walk out, it's like, oh, that's the badass. That's yeah.
One was wearing an all-white suit. One was all-white suit in the Wild
I'm just saying,
West.
like, you see that dude, and it's like, all right,
Yeah.
that dude's gonna kill everyone.
He had a flesh-colored beard.
Yeah.
Like, you know. You're like, yeah, that's for sure the bad
I'm not saying
guy.
that they're bad. I'm just saying that people come on, it's just like, you know what character that is. So that's why I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna replace the Native American with a slave.
Well, we need
Or a
one
former
or the
black
other.
person,
I
yeah.
would prefer both in the same movie.
Nah, you don't need Native Americans. I'm just replacing it with a
They
black
were there.
black dude played by Samuel L. Jackson. And he's
Always.
angry. Yes.
It's always the Samuel L. Jackson. I like that. Oh, it's more. Are you
Oh no, I'm adding that addendum. Replace
Oh,
the Native
God,
American.
no.
Replace the Native American guide with a runaway slave and make the plot shorter. What? That's a good addition.
Okay.
A Native American going how is how I imagine ChatGPT thought it should be.
Well, yeah, they
did
did, but that's
imagine-
why it goes into your brain and it's filtered out
That's why I imagine.
to be accessible.
Serenity, all white suit in a dirty desert that never gets dirty.
Yeah.
There you go.
Somehow, that's why he's villainous.
Oh shit! In this version, the banditos take the runaway slave under their wing to join their cause.
The only problem is this is way after slavery. It's like 1912, 1915.
So he's just afraid. He was.
We gotta get the years right.
He's been running away a long time.
Like,
Clearly, he was in Texas and didn't know slavery was over.
Juneteenth didn't happen.
no, it definitely happened.
Not for him, it didn't.
He was in the the deepest of South.
Civil War ends 1865. Movie takes place in 1915. Was he a child slave?
Slavery didn't exist during this time. Can you make
Oh, this one got me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on.
Victor?
Oh, that one made me cry. That was a,
A historically inaccurate Hollywood film? Surely you jest.
the Titanic.
Bro, I didn't put this. Rakeen, I have a simple plot.
Oh,
Bandits
God.
fight Rangers in Texas in 1915.
shit.
ChatGPT added all this
Hold on.
extra shit.
I like, wait, what do you mean slavery is over? He was in cryo freeze.
Just mixing them all into
Like
one.
Demolition Man.
Oh, that's what we have to do. Just mix every idea we
The
have.
freed slave was Wesley
Oh,
Snipes in
God.
cryo sleep. All right, hold on, real quick.
Oh, Jesus.
Real quick. Certainly, in this case, slavery didn't exist during this time. Can you make a replacement character arc for the freed slave character? Certainly. In the revised plot, the character who joins the Banditos could be a Mexican American who had fled from an abusive situation.
Oh, that's
They had no one to
depressing.
turn to know where to
That ends the
go.
laughter.
And so, yeah, do the Banditos fight for their freedom or surrender to the Texas Rangers and face an uncertain future? I love that. Wait, what do you mean slavery's over? I've been tilling weeds this whole time.
The sequel to Blazing Saddles. That's what that is. That's a plot right there in and of itself.
1905.
It's
late
1912. And that's
ChatGPT.
We'll
Oh,
only live
fuck.
to be like 20 or 30 years.
You
then.
just gave me a Blazing Saddles style
Fucking comedy.
movie. Yeah, Kyle, Jesus Christ.
Freed slave in 1907.
That one quote just fucking killed me.
What do you mean slavery is over? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
we gotta reset here. Okay.
Give me 5
Oh,
starring
goddamn.
actors for this movie. I just want 5 actors and then we'll move on.
Deep Fang, I like how he's like,
Oh, your light's on.
Keep the black.
Oh, good God. I need a moment.
Yeah,
I can answer this one. Okay, so Deep Fang's like, keep the black character, just switches to the Rangers wronged him. They wronged a lot of people. They did steal people's cattle. They burned other people's crops. The whole idea is just they were trying to kick people out so that more white people could get more land.
Right.
That's historically accurate, by the way. But yeah.
Oh, no. Give me 5 more Mexican actors. Because it gave me the 5. I go, who stars in this movie? And they go, Diego Luna, Gael Garcia Bernal, Michael Pena, Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal. And I said, give me more actors. John Boyega, Mahershala Ali, Daniel Kaluuya, Idris Elba, Lakeith Stanfield.
I said Idris Elba?
Yeah, I said, again, Idris Elba's in all our movies. I said, give me 5 more Mexican actors. Luis Eduardo Mendez, I don't know who that is. Demian Bashir, Tenoch Huerta, Eugenio Derbez, and Joaquin Cosio. Let me see who this cat is. There you go. There's a star. 41 years old.
Pedro Pascal is the star.
Pedro always. Where's Oscar?
Oscar was in there too.
Okay.
You missed it. You were crying. Diego Luna, Gael Garcia Bernal, Michael Pena, Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal.
Joe Gira, that good Lord. You really almost ruined this show for me.
What do you mean slavery's over? Tommy, you're number 2.
Oh, God. You just caught me off guard. Okay.
That's why I gave you the breather.
Oh, the title I had for mine was Pistolero, by the way.
Pistolero. Here. Okay, let me get that.
Pistolero. I like that.
Pistolero. All right, here. Give me a 1 title word in English or Spanish with this.
I bet it's gonna come up with Pistolero.
That'd be great if it did. It's not as good as you are at this. It's fine for me.
It's gonna call horchata.
It can wait out in the hallway for mine.
Oh my god. Here we go. Let's see here. Rebelde, Spanish for rebel.
That exists already.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually a soap opera.
A teen soap opera, which I did used to watch. It was one of my first introductions into it's kind of a telenovela type. Yeah.
I definitely see kids
It was
with
because
backpacks.
the girls on it got
Yeah.
me. Yeah, that was it. It was one with red hair.
Sorry, give me 10 titles. Rebelde Justice, Rebelde Vengeance, Rebelde Redemption.
So this okay.
No, no, I said using that title. And so it thought, I was like, oh no, add to it. So I said, give me 5 new titles in English or Spanish with 1 word. But while it's thinking, because it is thinking.
Oh my god, my sister kicked me off my PS2 to watch the DVD of that show.
Which show?
Rebelde.
Oh god.
It's addictive. Like I watched it every day for like 2 years.
All right, so we got Revolucion, Frontera, Vaquero. Vaquero would be fine. Salvaje. Hueso.
Bone.
Why not? They won't know that's what it means.
Tommy, you're number 2.
So my number 2. So I'm doing remakes because ChatGPT is on probation.
Okay, fair.
It's been demoted. But yeah, no, so I'm going back to my remakes. And these 2 are really why I was going to do remakes anyways. So the second of the first one is a dream. Like if I could direct 3 movies.
That's your number 1.
It would be 1. Yeah, that's my number 1. Number 2, it's controversial, but I'd do it. I'd remake Back to the Future.
What? Like remake it?
More sequel remake type deal.
I was
I want to go back to the
soft
world.
reboot?
Soft reboot, yeah.
Okay.
I want to go back
Russia
to the
still
world.
the bad guys?
It wasn't Russia. They were Middle
They
Eastern.
oh shit.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, it was bad. We'd make them Russian.
Oh,
here.
yeah, there you go. Might as well. North Korean. That's the most.
Yeah, that you could easily get away with
Easily get away
Yeah.
with that.
But yeah, so we fast forward to now. You know, Marty McFly is not in this. You know,
Marty Black. I guess
he's with.
Is it Marty McFly? Or
It's
is
not
it
Marty. It's a completely new
Jimmy
kid.
McCool?
Sure.
There you go.
is he going back to like segregation?
No. We're modern day.
God.
We're 2023. Or
No, but where's he
2020.
going back in time to?
No. That's the kicker. Doc's son, one of his sons.
He has many sons?
He has 2 at the end of part 3.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah. So they're
Aren't they cowboys?
One of them's a genius. They look like Mormons or like no, not Mormons. Like pilgrims.
Oh, yeah.
It's real old school shit.
Right.
But one of them's a genius and discovers something, and we have a black character, right, living his life, and all of a sudden a dude in a time machine shows up, is like, you don't belong here. Like, you're not in your right time.
Oh, crap.
And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not in my right time.
The black teenager?
Yeah.
So this is Marty McFly's kid.
This is this is the new Marty McFly.
No, this is, I'm sorry,
Doc's son grabbing this black kid saying you're not in the right time. And he doesn't know what's going on. And adventure ensues. They're being chased by someone. They don't know who. And we have to have a Biff type character somewhere.
What's Doc's name? Is it just Doc?
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown.
Yeah. And so I don't know what you name the son, Junior Brown. I have no idea. But like, yeah, so they're basically being chased through certain points in time. But we have to simplify it like Marty's first adventure was simplified. And I don't know how to do that yet. But yeah, they're running from someone, but also they're on a simple mission.
Where are they trying to go?
I actually kind of figured this out.
Go for it. Co-written by.
'Cause it would be the crux of the plot. It's like you're in the wrong time zone or the wrong timeline.
Yeah.
So originally, as a child, he was born like, I don't know, pick a terrible thing that happened in the 60s. Like,
Oh God, for a black person.
The 60s.
and it's just like, oh, you're in the wrong timeline. And the whole thing is like, you need to go back to that terrible time. You need to go back to the 60s. And he's like,
Nah, I'm good. That is good. That is pretty good. I like that. But like him being in the wrong time period is causing all kinds of shit. So there's urgency to the story. But like, yeah, basically that. We can have a Christopher Lloyd cameo if you want, but I would like this to be its own kind of thing.
This is a convoluted ask of ChatGPT.
Oh, it couldn't. That's why I did it. It's not
see what it's gonna
capable
do?
of this.
I said, give me a plot for a soft reboot of Back to the Future featuring Doc Brown's son, a new African-American kid that stands in as the new Marty McFly, and Doc Brown's son tells the African-American kid he's in the wrong time. Add a strife with a new Biff-type character.
Yeah.
So let's see what it gives me, all right? The soft reboot of Back to the Future begins with Doc Brown's son, Jules. Don't know if that's his name.
Yeah.
Inheriting his father's time-traveling DeLorean. Jules, now a scientist himself, discovers that the DeLorean has been modified to allow for a new passenger, and he enlists the help of a young African-American boy, Marcus, to join him on a time-traveling adventure. And as Jules and Marcus embark on their journey, they find themselves in a strange new world where Biff, the new antagonist, I said Biff,
Yeah.
rules over Hill Valley with an iron fist. Biff has taken control of the city's police force, making it difficult for Jules and Marcus to navigate the new terrain.
Back to the Future, too.
So it's racism. No, but it's racism. Instead of being...
I like racism.
Yeah, because it's a black child and a white kid.
I like when it's represented.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As they attempt to blend in with the new timeline, Jules realizes that Marcus is from the wrong time period and is in danger of being trapped in the new reality forever. Jules was then work with Marcus to find a way to send him back to his own time before it's too late.
Yeah.
As they work to unravel the mystery of Biff's rise to power, Jules and Marcus discover that they can't do it alone. They enlist the help of a young scientist, the descendant of original Doc Brown, to help them get back to their own timeline.
We're done with this. It got confused.
Yeah, Jules, they overcome challenges. The new timeline, they send Marcus back to his own time.
I like me and Marcos's plot a lot better. Again, go back in the hallway.
Hold on.
Go get us some coffees.
Go back to the racist 60s as a plot.
Somebody in the chat at some point was like, "Oh, is he like you need to drop him right as he's getting hit with a fire hose."
Oh, jeez.
That's too much. We got to take executive action. We gotta
That was just somebody in the chat said. I was like,
Hey,
damn.
I did tell him to make them go back to the racist 60s of the plot.
Oh, they're really going in on that one, huh?
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so everything's the same.
Yeah.
They navigate the new terrain. In their attempt to blend into the new timeline, Jules and Marcus accidentally travel back in time to the 60s, a time of rampant racism and segregation. They find themselves in the midst of the civil rights movement, where they witness the bravery and struggle of African Americans fighting for their rights.
I got a great idea. Have it intertwined with the original Back to the Future. Well, it's like, like the band. Like maybe like one of the members of the band is connected to him, and we see like Marty McFly doing
that would
his
just
thing.
be an Easter egg, though.
But it'd be like, it's too many time travels, and it fucks up.
It would be
things.
that same situation of the guitar and the thunderstorm.
Yeah,
but you just have it from a black perspective.
From that, like it's just it's a quick thing that was like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Our thing is,
Right.
yeah.
The guy
and in reality, it's just a whole clusterfuck of time travel.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh no.
Hold on. So Jules and Marcus are shocked by the overt racism they encounter and struggle to adapt to the hostile environment. They must navigate the era's complicated social dynamics while trying to find a way back to their own timeline. That's interesting, an element. But here's the fucked up part, or the part that's kind of hilarious. As they work to unravel the mystery of Biff's rise to power, Jules and Marcus encounter a young activist named Rosa.
What?
Rosa Parks.
Oh god damn it, man. Come
Who helps
on.
them understand the importance of standing up against injustice. With Rosa's guidance, Jules and Marcus join the fight for the civil rights and become embroiled with a dangerous plot to take
Is
down.
this a Black Forrest Gump?
I guess.
That's a whole nother plot. We gotta do that. It's set in the 60s. Fuck.
The film ends with Jules continuing his father's legacy using the time traveling DeLorean, but with a newfound appreciation of the importance of social justice.
Boo that.
Boo that.
God.
Boo that. That is hacky. That's like what the
I'll take a
2016
caramel macchiato, ChatGPT.
2016 Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I
was.
I like ours better. We did this together.
Right. We combined our Zemeckis
Fuck, I kind of
films.
want to see that. What we just came up with.
But like, I would like that same time, like where they're going to the same situation timeline, that same week essentially as they operate.
Same
but
era,
it's
late
Marty,
50s,
it's
early
Doc's
60s.
son
Yeah.
and Marcus.
Yeah, it makes that situation more dire than the original situation.
Right.
It's like that's kind of a background thing we have to avoid.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, maybe he doesn't. Oh, yeah. Maybe what's his name? Jules knows that he has to go back to that same time frame.
Yeah.
And he's like, I better not run into my dad or Marty. And he's like, gee, Doc, and you know.
Yeah, we see that because we got technology. To
Right.
do
And
that.
so, but he's in the but he's in the crowd. And he's playing Johnny Be Good, and he's like,
Universal
what's
could
this
afford
old
that.
shit? While
Yeah.
everyone's like, oh my god.
Just realized the only like
This is
super
appropriation.
Well, there's two fronts that are really sad about this. Like, there's the racism angle and the fact that like Marty cannot ever act ever again.
No, I know. You got to give it up to I love fucking Michael J. Fox, but yeah, he can sit this one out.
It's fine.
It's fine.
He'll be okay.
Yeah,
That's your number 2.
it's my number 2. We don't need Christopher Lloyd. He's too old.
He's too old.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. No,
No, don't. Fuck. Why'd you? He didn't do it, so it's fine.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
I was quiet.
All right. So this one is I switched him. This was the first one I thought of though. So
Yeah.
this one is interesting to me. This is a basis of a movie idea I already have, but it's just a simplified version. And you know how they have like self inserts. This may or may not be a self insert.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. A Mexican American college student falls in love with a beautiful girl at college that is out of his league. They get together, but she's the daughter of a cartel boss. So. After a night of romance, main boy leaves the door unlocked, leading to the daughter getting kidnapped. Boy and cartel dad and family must rescue daughter while getting over their differences. Boy doesn't speak Spanish, causes antics.
Mickey Blue Eyes.
Mickey Blue Eyes. Is
Mickey
that a real
Blue
movie?
Eyes is, starring Hugh Grant and James Caan.
That's not Mexicans.
No, it's an Italian gangster whose daughter is dating a normal dude, played by Hugh Grant.
And this is why I need to watch
But it's
movies.
similar, yeah.
They've
yeah.
created a mobster. Oh, there you go. Fine. Recreating Mickey Blue Eyes, but with Mexicans and the cartel.
Can you do that now? I think that's still a kind of sensitive type deal.
I don't know.
Why is that? Can we discuss that for a second?
What?
Italian mobsters, even though they have a history of have done just
Awful
as
things.
fucked up, awful things, whimsical, fun. We got to analyze this, analyze that.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boom, Sopranos, you
Right.
know, which is kind of a dark comedy in a lot of ways. We have that, but we can't have that for cartels.
They do that in
What?
Mexico all the time.
In Mexico, yeah,
Yeah,
not here.
no, but-
and they're funded by the cartels to make
That's
them
very
look
what I
true.
mean. Like,
Also, it's like,
They do make like they're not
can
funny
we
and
get to
whimsical.
analyze this remake with a cartel
No,
member?
Cartels keep funding movies to be like this could be like Die Hard, but cartels, legends, like that's they keep giving movies. I think there's even stories of them kidnapping directors and it's like, hey, bro, make this movie for us.
There have
And
been many cultures that have done it. They did that in North Korea.
I'm sure they have
Yeah.
actually.
So,
Kim
I'm gonna go
Jong-un's
watch
dad
that.
did that. Quite literally. He kidnapped I don't know if he was a Chinese director, but he held him and his wife for like 12 years until they were like, we're going to make this movie in Australia.
oh my God.
And he was like, I trust you guys. And they ran the fuck away.
so,
What's that movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, that would be a great one.
But
12 years a Kim Jong Un.
No, we can't do that.
12 years and un. So I got 5 movie titles.
Okay.
Amor Peligroso. Unexpected Rescue, Forbidden Hearts, Kidnapped Hearts, The Quest for Love. These are shitty.
They're terrible names.
Shitty.
I'm not watching any of your movies co-produced by ChatGPT.
Mexico does have a problem. Like they make really like every 2 or 3 years you get a gem that's like this movie is great and more people should watch this. But like in a given year they make like 30 like really generic soap opera generic action movies that I'm just like I'm not watching.
Like
this.
Roma is a masterpiece.
Right. But I want the tone to be
get more of those.
I want the tone to be, as I actually mentioned them before, Pineapple Express, but like dialed back just a little. Yeah. Where there's action and violence, and the premise is that anybody who's in the cartel on the friend side, on the good side, or they're not even good. They're all relatives. Yeah. So all of them are cousins. Every single henchman is a relative of the girl. So like if a guy goes down, it's like, oh shit, that's her cousin.
So a little bit of My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
A little bit too.
Okay.
And then the point of the guy is that once he's in now, the lead into the sequel is that now that he's done this, he's cartel affiliated now. So one, people don't fuck with him even though he's a huge dork. But two, people are going to come after him now for killing all their people.
So it's the whole 10 yards.
What's the whole 10 yards?
Sequel to the whole 9 yards.
What's the whole 9 yards?
It's a movie with Bruce Willis.
Sam, have you seen like any
and Matthew Perry? Yeah, no shit. It's also a mobster comedy.
Did you see Goodfellas?
I did see Goodfellas.
That one's not a comedy.
It's not a kind of.
It is now. In a way, it kind of is now.
I kind of hate this title, The Borderline Love.
That's offensive.
That's offensive.
That's borderline offensive.
Cartel.
Oh no,
Hearts.
that's the tagline.
Oh, you fucking got us, ChatGPT.
Wait, so what was it? The Borderline Love. It's borderline offensive. Oh my god.
Once again, I'm doing a better job than ChatGPT.
Yeah.
No, the idea
What
is
would it
that
be without us?
ChatGPT is enhanced by this.
It's a hack.
It's a hack.
ChatGPT's a hack.
Let's see. What is it? It's borderline offensive. I still like Taming Thunder Hooves.
This is the writing room. That's what this is right now.
Oh my god, this is fucking dumb.
Should have a whole podcast with just
fuck yeah, me and you can come in for 2 hours
totally can
on any day and
Yeah.
just come up with the premises. Marcos, that brings us to your number one.
I mean, that being said, Savage Mandy wants us to do video games. We need JJ in for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, for video game, like
it's video game version of this.
Build your own video game.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make your video game pitches.
Yeah.
There you go.
So my number one is not going to need any ChatGPT because it's an adaptation.
Oh,
I'm going literature here, guys.
I can make that happen.
I don't know how, but so this was a short story that was really horrific, and then it was made into a video game, and I know it from the video game, and I went backwards.
The Witcher.
No.
Oh.
Which is, it's really funny that you're using ChatGPT because the whole idea behind this is that there is a master computer called AM, and it learned everything about humanity secretly. Even learned in this fictional universe, because it was set in the 80s, learned about like the Nazis had the power to bioengineer stuff.
Right.
And took over. Like it's like Skynet, like Terminator, but it won.
Okay.
It sent the nukes out, created the robots. Everything is dead. There's only 4 humans left, and all it does is torture those 4 people for eternity. The book that was adapted into a video game, and the name of the movie, I have no mouth and I must scream.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
What's the
I didn't know
video
that
game
was
called?
a premise.
I have no mouth and I must scream. Because the whole, okay, well, I'll get into that part. But it can bioengineer people. So, like, there was a character that was really handsome and it literally just makes him ugly as fuck. There's a character that was gay and then he bioengineers his brain where, well, now you're attracted to women. And that's him being, like, the guilt of like, he literally is mentally torturing all these people.
Jeez.
Is there a happy ending to this?
No, that's why it's really dark.
Oh, no.
So they just notice that in the book, in the video game, you can escape because it's a video game.
Right.
It's
the point of it.
The ending that I like of the book is that so they're just being tortured nonstop. Like the scientist, which you find out in the middle of the thing, is a Nazi scientist, and then he keeps torturing. Yeah, because it was set in the 80s.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to go this way for food, and the whole time they're like being tortured outside of all the mental torture that I said. Like he just barely keeps you alive.
Okay.
Like the amount of water and food, like but you're barely alive, like just enough to
geez.
move. And then there's also saw-like
terrible.
puzzles. Yes.
This sounds terrible.
Yeah, ChatGPT is explaining all of this to me, and I'm like,
It's still
this is
going.
awful.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The funny thing is, it's a short story. You can read it in 100 pages. It's 100 pages.
ChatGPT is laying it all out for him.
It's giving you the whole plot. You're just giving you the whole book.
Make this shorter.
But in the book, the happy ending is because M is just wants to torture people for all eternity for what we did to AI in the past. So it's kind of funny.
That's what it's saying. So here's the plot. In a post-apocalyptic world, a group of 5 survivors try to evade an all-knowing AI.
Irony right now.
They
Yeah.
take refuge in an underground bunker, but soon realize it's a trap. The bunker is a torture chamber designed to keep them alive and suffering for eternity. The groups must confront their fears and secrets while turning on each other to survive. In the end, they realize the only escape is death. They leave a message for future generations, warning of the dangers of playing God with technology.
Ooh.
Yeah, because there's people alive on the moon
this
in this
story.
book. But so like they're tortured for all eternity with all their fears, with a whole bunch of genetic mutations. They find out that the computer isn't paying attention to them for a second, and they just quickly all try to commit suicide as fast as they can.
Right.
Only 3 of them do, except one of the characters that's left behind. He just turns him into this being that's in constant plane, and it doesn't have a mouth. And that's where the title comes from. And if you Google it and go to the images, you can probably see it.
Yeah, I did look at it a little bit.
Oh, God damn.
That's from the video game. But yeah, it's like it's just in constant pain for forever.
It's like Tusk.
Yes.
God damn it. That's terrible.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So I did. Hey, Tommy, I did you a favor. I asked ChatGPT to give me a happy ending to this story.
Thank you.
So, the group confesses their fears and secrets while trying to find a way to escape. After many failed attempts, the group discovers a weakness in the AI's programming. They work together to exploit the flaw and successfully shut down the AI, freeing themselves from the trap. Overwhelmed with joy, the group emerges from the bunker to find the world has begun to heal. Nature has reclaimed what is lost. The air is clean once again. They explore the world together, marveling at the beauty and the potential for new life.
So the way that you get the good ending in the video game, which is probably what you would, I don't know, it just depends on how you want this to end.
Mm-hmm.
But it does have really elements. So I believe one of the characters, like her fear is her father, like because her father touched her inappropriately. And so she's always had a fear of her father. So she needs to confront that fear. And the computer just has her in this constant cycle where it's just like, you're never going to confront your dad. Like, but if you eventually confront him, it breaks the cycle of nonstop torture. And then like there's a soldier that's gay, and if he just admits that he's gay to his the whole thing, because it was in the 80s, is like he fought in Vietnam.
Simplistic as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's 2023. I'm gay.
Yeah, I can get over my dad and the things he did. Yeah, no, that's very 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I intentionally
very boomer.
Also,
very boomer.
ChatGPT's yelling at me. I go, what's the weakness in the AI's programming? I intentionally left the weakness of the AI's programming unspecified in the happy ending version of the story to focus on the positive resolution. However, in the
You shady as fuck,
stupid bastard,
GPT.
right?
What if we fast forward like 6 years from now, and we're in the middle of like the Terminator type war, and then it's like a robot that looks down on us and remembers this whole thing.
I mean, it is kind of funny though that like if you do update the plot a lot, like with what modern people are afraid of, there's so many mental illnesses and things.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Like I understand that. Oh no, I have to admit I'm gay. Probably not the biggest thing in 2023.
Yeah.
But like you could still be like, oh no, I have to admit I need help. I need to like. There's just so many plot lines for so many people that are just like, okay. I do that would be good to update. But no, the whole thing, like even if you just scroll through it, it does have amazingly horrific imagery and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Fun fact, when the game was released in Europe, they had to remove the Nazi imagery in Germany, of course, which makes the game impossible to complete. Which now that I hear the plot explained kind of fits. Yeah. And apparently the weakness was, in the original story, the weakness was deep-rooted self-hatred and desire for company on the part of the AI, which the group exploited to ultimately defeat.
Lars von Trier would make a fantastic director for this movie. Jesus, right up his alley.
Who would direct this?
Oh, it's got to be Lars von
Patty
Trier.
Jenkins again. It's difficult to say who would direct a hypothetical adaptation of this. Denis Villeneuve, David Fincher, or Alfonso Cuarón?
I can see all of them
can see all
doing
of
it.
them.
No one can make it as depressing as Lars von Trier.
Be a comedy writer.
Oh, come on, man.
I just want to see.
Don't even attempt
I want to
it.
see who would turn dark to make this rule. But I hate that. That's a terrifying story. I don't
Yeah, that
want
really
that.
brought me down a little.
Well, I mean, the whole part is just this will never be made because the
for
set
sure.
designs for this would take millions of
We
dollars.
got AI technology now.
I don't want this done in CGI. It needs to be done with practical effects. I remember there's a point where it's just like the whole thing is about human nature.
Right.
And they cut this from the game too. But it's just like, so you're starving the entire time.
Of course.
So one of the characters gets the choice of like, well, there's a baby. Do you want to eat the baby?
Jesus fuck! Is it Serbian film?
You see the shadow of him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What is
Serbian
it?
film you would actually.
When
see
was
it.
this game
Yeah.
made?
I don't know, 90 something probably.
Oh
it's
my
a
fucking
click.
God.
It's a click game.
I thought that was like a
PC?
retro thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can do whatever you wanted on PC.
It's fucking crazy. By the way, if they were to have a comedy writer write this,
1996.
Adam McKay.
no, they recommended Tina Fey.
She'd have a field day with this.
She would be fucking. That would be insane. Tina Fey writing dark would be fascinating.
I'll be.
I feel like
interested
you'd
in that.
explain this to Tina Fey and she'd be like, I hate you. Just walk out of the room.
Kind of. Now, Tommy,
Yes.
brings us to your number one.
But Dream,
Your dream.
one of my top 3. If I can only direct 3 movies in life, this would be one of them.
Is this a remake or an adaptation?
This is a remake in the way I would like to remake it. So it's a very specific way, and you might like.
Is it a
this.
soft or a hard remake?
What does this mean?
Is it a complete-
no acknowledgement to the original?
Okay,
complete
so completely
original.
new original.
Yeah, and it would be The Warriors.
Yeah.
Look, The Warriors is a class. It is not a good movie.
No, it's a pretty fun movie, I guess.
It's fun. It has a great premise. It has a great hook to it. Great gimmick, if you will. And like technically, story wise, it ain't great. It's a gauntlet movie, like Kill Bill, which I love gauntlet
I
movies.
mean, but you can break
like
a lot of movies down like that. Like the Apocalypto is just a long chase.
It's a long chase.
Yeah.
Mad Max, one big long. Like you could if you wanted to.
1979.
But I love movies where it's like, okay, I defeated this. It's a video game essentially.
They made a video game of this. PS2
They
is a
did. I
very
remember
popular
it.
one.
It was good. It was all right. It was better than the movie. But like, yeah.
My only issue with that
Did
idea,
Rockstar make that one?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Might be thinking Manhunt.
I don't know how these movies or modern Warriors adaptation works with guns being as prevalent
See,
as
that
they-
was always the thing because I wanted to do this forever, so I've thought about it highly. And guns was always the thing. Like, do I leave them out or do I put them in? Because the original doesn't have any. So mine is set
It has one gun.
one gun. And it caused a lot of damage. Caused the whole point of the movie,
Right.
pretty much. Can you dig it? Yeah.
It's
Great.
like that.
So quotable.
He just fucking made that up.
Guys in John Wick now.
How fucking bored and crazy do you have to be to come up with that?
Came up with it, yeah.
Yeah.
It's classic.
I never looked it up, but according to my mom, like that was a real thing that was happening. Like, or all the gangs were starting to get together in New York in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then speaking of that, I guess that does make sense because that's what the Black Panthers were
Yeah.
doing.
It's kind of in that.
And now,
vein.
and now that I think of the lead gang, they were very Black Panthers.
Oh, the riffs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now-
the riffs were.
Now, Tommy, what time period is this? Because they gave me the future. Because they gave me the near future dystopian
Nope,
city.
don't want that.
What do you want?
Mine is set in an exaggerated 1995.
Oh, guns are definitely all
In
over
LA.
the place.
Hold on. Same plot.
Yep.
Give me an exaggerate. They give me,
Instead of Coney Island, that's Long Beach, where they have to try to get back to.
but change the.
You like that, right?
No, I'm just laughing. I'm like, because that means they listen to Sublime.
Yeah!
Love
And Snoop.
what I got. Yeah, you said so. Change location to 1990s. Where? Long Beach.
1995, just L.A., but they're trying to get back to Long Beach. I don't know where they start off for the meeting, and they take a bus instead of a subway.
So, okay, they're trying to get to Long Beach.
Yeah,
Okay.
Long Beach is their home base. And we have to run into gangs from Compton, Crenshaw, Hollywood.
Also, they call this the Night Runners.
get the.
You're so mad.
Did I not tell you to wait in the hall? I would call security. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah.
Oh shit.
I want it to be GTA style, just kind of.
So I don't
batshit
no because
crazy.
I had the rules I set, and
Yeah.
they gave me a dystopian one, and they gave me a bunch of names from the Neon Savages, the Crypt Lords, the Cyber Raiders, the Bloodhounds.
We can't do the Crypt Lords or the Bloodhounds. We got to tweak those.
But they made it.
They made the games.
No, they made it fucking as 90s as possible. It's fucking bullshit.
They really did.
No, look at it. So I said, this was the premise. I said, give me a completely new plot remake of the film The Warriors with new gangs. Give me four gang themes in the style of The Warriors. Describe each gang and their costumes and weapons with no guns. Okay? So, you ready for the first read?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here's the revised plot set in 1995 LA where the gangs are trying to make their way to Long Beach. The Long Beach Express is now what it's called.
Oh, no.
In 1995 Los Angeles, 4 gangs must make their way to Long Beach to attend a major underground party. They're doing it inversely. But when a massive earthquake hits the city, they are separated and stranded in enemy territory.
I like the earthquake.
I like the earthquake.
You like the earthquake. I can't lie.
Oh, shit. Okay. With no guns and only their wits and makeshift weapons, they must fight their way through rival gangs, corrupt cops, and natural disasters.
See, the corrupt cops was a huge one I wanted to add. I want them to be the new Riffs. I want them to be the main gang.
Yeah.
I want the cops to be a gang.
At the end, the Riffs are not the bad guys.
They're not. That's why I want the cops to be the bad guys. I want them to be a gang and operate like a gang.
So here are 4 of the gangs.
Yeah.
Okay. The Lowriders, a gang of car enthusiasts who ride around their signature lowrider cars. They mention matching bandanas and leather jackets and wield tire irons and other makeshift weapons from car
I
parts.
like it.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Skaters, a gang of skateboarders who dress in baggy pants and graphic tees. They carry skateboards to use them as both weapons and modes of transportation.
Yes.
Okay. The Ravers, a gang of partygoers who dress in colorful clothes and carry glow sticks and other party favors. They use their high-energy dance moves to fight off.
Okay, no, that one we can cut. We can cut that one. We can tweak it.
Okay, well, no,
we'll tweak it.
We'll take the Ravers out.
Okay, I like the name.
The Graffiti Artists, a gang of artists who dress in baggy clothes and carry spray paint cans and other art supplies. They use their creativity to distract and confuse their enemies.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
So they're mysterious.
Make new gangs replacing the Ravers.
I was going to say one thing about moving it to
LA.
LA. In the original Warriors, you see like 3 Asian gangs.
Yes.
But just in the background, and they never do anything. And
Put them up front. Put it in there.
Put the Roof Koreans.
No. It's a terrible name.
What? No, that's what they call them. Did you know what that was?
No, you're from California.
In the LA riots,
They weren't a gang.
they were in a gang. No, that's the point.
They were smart people that hung out on a roof during a riot.
No. So the whole thing was spurred from shop owners,
Right.
shop owner shooting, right? A black teenager.
Yeah.
So the rooftop Koreans was a joke that people made on the internet for the Korean shop owners. They locked up their thing. They got up with their rifles and they just were defending their store from the rooftop.
Right.
But they call them the rooftop Koreans. As a
That's a terrible.
Yeah.
It's not a gang.
People just trying to protect their business.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but no, it's not a
Medicine
gang.
Society did them no favors either, by the way.
Right.
I would like to acknowledge that. Like, that was a terrible opening for a movie. But yeah, go ahead.
They said the B-boys. It's the same fucking thing. Acrobatic dance moves to fight off enemies, and the taggers.
Can we say no acrobatic dance moves?
No break.
What's something else that's very
dancers, and
LA?
No taggers. Man, Lowriders is it.
I mean, LA is
We had baseball furies.
Oh,
like, we didn't go anything else. Basketball
taco
players.
cart guy.
First of all, it's
That's the theme. They're fucking taqueros and shit.
No, man, that's not a gang. What you got, Marcos? You can
Holy shit! Hold on, Marcos, if I may.
go for it.
The Burners. A gang of arsonists who dress in all black clothing and carry Molotov cocktails and other flammable objects. They use fire to intimidate and attack their enemies.
You can call them the rioters.
And then the Blades, a gang of knife-wielding tough guys who dress in leather jackets and carry switchblades and other sharp weapons. They use their speed and agility to get in quickly.
They rollerblade?
No.
We're going to make them rollerblade.
Make 'em rollerblade.
Yeah,
The
they're
Blades.
rollerblade.
There was a group that I was about to talk about and then just kind of tweak them around. It's set in California.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, there's a biker gang called the Hells Angels that you can take reference from.
Oh, that's a whole nother game. Can we have surfers too? How can we incorporate surfers into this?
Hold on.
We're coming up with games
I'm
for a
adding.
movie that we.
Adding.
This is my dream movie.
Yeah.
We're
So I
making
said-
it happen
I
right
said
now.
add
I need to watch some. This is why JJ would have been great to be here. But like, you watch a couple episodes of Gangland, you'll figure out. Like, all right,
Oh yeah, you will.
yeah. I was like,
Like,
all
I
right,
didn't know
need
that
this
gang
Korean gang.
existed. Yeah,
I like the fucking gang of arsonists.
that's fun.
I like the
I want to call them the
earthquake element.
rioters.
Okay, but,
Yeah.
here I added the Hells Angels, the Hell Riders, a Hells Angel style gang who rides motorcycles and dress in leather jackets with the gang's logo on the back. They carry chains, bats, and other blunt weapons. Are not afraid to use them to defend their territory.
These are dangerous gangs. These are much dangerous gangs than the original.
Hey, well, what about the Surfers? A gang of beach bums who dress in board shorts and tank tops. They carry surfboards and use them as both weapons and shields. They are skilled at navigating the city's waterways using the ocean to their advantage. So they're like in the sewers.
I figure those shields are like the African shields of like the cowhide.
They belong in my kids' movie, not in your movie.
I want to borrow one.
These are violent surfers.
Can we trade? Can we do trades?
If we're trading, I gotta get something. No, I'm playing.
That's true. You could have the rollerbladers.
Yeah, I'll have the roll.
There you go.
There we go. Fair
Hold
trade.
on, Marcos, I'll do you one
Actually,
favor.
it's kind of funny. That dancing troupe does fit in my movie.
Take that. I've been trying to move them forever.
You can have the not the B-boys.
Because I don't want to give up the rollerbladers because that double yeah, like they rollerblade and they have blades. Like that's too good.
Rollerbladers.
That's too good.
So
right?
Marcos, I said,
someone is writing all this down as we speak.
ChatGPT has it forever in the archive.
No, you copy paste that shit. You put that in the notepad.
Marcos, I did you one better. Make this entire plot, but have them be middle school gangs.
No.
I just want to. Oh shit! It's the same plot, but they added a food fight. All right,
That was in my original. Like,
Oh,
idea
was
for that.
it?
Yeah.
the surfboarders are the cowards. Let's see here. The uncles? I don't know what the uncles are. Hold on. So here we go.
Yeah.
Let me read the middle school version, and then we'll move on. The long. Oh, what time is it? Okay, we're fine. In 1995, Los Angeles, 4 middle school gangs must make their way to Long Beach to attend a major underground party. But when a massive food fight breaks out in their school, they are separated and stranded in enemy territory. With no guns and only their wits and makeshift weapons, they must fight their way through rival gangs, hall monitors, and teachers to make it to the party on time.
It's a mixture of both of our.
So
Yeah.
the roller skaters do make an appearance. A gang of roller skaters who dress in matching neon outfits and knee pads. They use their special feat and agility to dodge attacks and carry roller skates as both weapons and modes of transportation. The skateboarders, who use weapons and transportation. The lunch table bandits.
I don't like that.
The gang of cafeteria troublemakers who dress in all black clothing and carry food trays and utensils as weapons. That's more whimsical and
Just
fun.
mixed two worlds that didn't need to be mixed
The
together.
Science Club Warriors, a gang of nerdy scientists and enthusiasts who dress in lab coats and goggles. They use their knowledge of science to create makeshift weapons and chemical concoctions
I
and
do like that
explosive
part.
devices.
That one's fun. Steal that one.
The Playground Pirates. They dress in pirate costumes to carry foam swords and other pirate-themed weapons.
That's just the drama club.
yeah,
the
they
drama
use their imagination, this says. And the Dodgeball Demons. A gang of dodgeball champions who dress in matching team jerseys and carry dodgeballs as their weapon of choice.
So you've just ruined my dream,
There
one of
you-
my dream projects, because
No, it's
someone's
Marcos'
going to make it. No, so Marcos is going to take some of that. He's going to make a kid's version of the Warriors.
There you go.
And I can't remake the actual Warriors set in exaggerated 1995 LA.
There's
you
no
still can.
fucking awesome earthquake, though.
That earthquake is what did it.
That's
I'm
a
not gonna lie.
fantastic element.
That earthquake is really what did it for me.
D-Fang is right. This does exist, and it's the video game Bully in a way.
It is kind of bully.
Kind of.
Rockstar strikes again. Did they do the
Rockstar.
Warriors? Because I really need to figure that
Yeah,
out.
they did the Warriors.
Okay, I
Somebody said
thought
that.
so. Yeah.
But that being said, on your note, I'm never gonna write my script because I was just like, no one's gonna make this. I would need
Paramount's
to like.
not going to allow me to redo the Warriors.
I believe there was other movies just with like the fact that Cobra Kai gets made and the people turn the other way is one thing, but like there's been movies that were like, no, we can't show kids fighting. Like that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah. And if anyone, like,
To be fair, they're all like 21 and 25 on Cobra Kai.
they are.
Yeah.
That is fair, but that's a brutal fight.
A lot of that small kid gets thrown through a fucking window.
The dude gets dropped downstairs and gets his back broken. But here's the thing. Like with this movie, I wanted to do this since I was like 14. And so I've thought about it a lot. I made a whole soundtrack for this imaginary version of the Warriors.
Right.
Now including the Earthquake and the Rollerbladers and all these gangs. Save this and send it to me. Because I just want it.
You know this podcast is recorded.
I don't listen to them. You have it right there. Copy, paste, and text it to me.
Hold on.
You can do that easily.
Use the original prompt without middle schoolers
I mean, you can scroll up.
and give me. No, I'm just helping
Okay.
out and give me a 10-track movie soundtrack.
I mean, I already have it,
that
but yeah.
would fit the movie. I just want to see what ChatGPT does. See if there's any crossover.
It's a lot of chromatics on it.
Let's see here. Is that what called the Long Beach Runners? Okay, stop it. Okay, it's giving me the gangs again. Satan's Mothers. That's another one they invented.
I'm just like, they don't really make a lot of action movies without like the fact that Bullet Train got made really surprises me.
That's surprising. Fuck, well, because Brad Pitt was attached. That's the only.
Brad Pitt does a whole bunch of other random shit, but still, like
that's the only reason that movie got made. Cause
what's the movie with Brad Pitt and John Cena where it's like a book? It's not John Cena. It's Channing Tatum.
Cena.
It's like a
Mike.
love interest. It's like a movie. It was like I only saw it on Amazon.
Anyway.
But anyway, was just gonna say like they don't make action movies like this anymore. So I'm like, how does this get made? I'm like, Steven Seagal needs to be attached.
It's
Fuck.
just gonna go
Steven
straight.
Seagal?
No,
I know. I hate it.
no, because those DVDs don't exist anymore, so he's out of business.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah.
he still does straight to movies, and it's
Who
the
buys them?
They're called geezer teasers, man.
Yeah, but that
Amazon has them all the time for
was
sure.
really fucking
For sure.
hell. Amazon,
Redbox.
Stop.
Also, I got some tracks. None of them are very good. Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi.
We're done.
The Wanderer. That being said, The Wanderer by Dion would be pretty cool.
Nah,
That's a good song. Can You Dig It by Booker T and the MGs?
no, we're good. I have my soundtrack.
Hey,
It fits my story.
These
perfectly.
songs reflect the energy and intensity of gang culture depicted in the film with a mix of rock, soul, and funk. The soundtrack captures the feelings of being constantly on the move, fighting for survival, and struggling to make it home against all odds.
It is dumb.
It's very
You are
dumb.
fired, ChatGPT. You don't get a severance.
No severance. Well, let's go to my number one, which will be very quick.
Oh shit! I forgot we had another one.
Yeah, I'm
did
sorry.
too.
I'm the last one. No, it's fine. I'll be done real quick because you guys are going to hate it anyway. I'm kidding. Here's my number one, though. It's the Chile G story. It's the premise I have with
Animated?
the character. Somewhat.
Okay.
Think like Ted. So he's a little mini CG character
Okay.
that runs around. So here's
And
the
Barnes,
premise.
you? Are you Mark Wahlberg in this situation?
Well, there's a Mexican-American 30-something living in a city, broke, bored, and stoned with his crazy cousin.
close enough.
Self-inserts, man. I write what you know. I only know me. I only know me. Hey, if fucking Seth MacFarlane and Seth Rogen
Yeah.
and
the best way to write.
who are the other people that
Seth Rogen doesn't just write what he knows anymore, but Kevin Smith does.
He
Kevin
really branches
Smith.
Out. Yeah.
There you go. If Kevin Smith can make 3 fucking
Jorts.
jorts, no, what are the movies? Jay and Silent Bob's.
He did.
Then I could make this movie.
He has 2 trilogies under his belt.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's because he only knows one thing. It's like,
Yeah.
it's going back to the
He
store.
discovered weed.
Yeah.
Well, this part has nothing to do with me. It's just the basis of the character. And I want to see myself in movies, goddammit.
Okay.
They visit a museum with a new display of Mexican Revolution artifacts and arrive at they arrive at this new exhibit.
Yeah.
And the main character scrapes his leg on a display and says the magic words in front of a magic sombrero. Puta madre. So there's a blood sacrifice being let in front of this relic, and it awakens a whimsical mini skeleton man who is his descendant from that revolutionary era. The crazy tiny skeleton causes havoc, and they have to find a way to send him back to the underworld because he hates America. Lessons are learned. Family is.
Are you going to go to that?
What?
Would you watch that?
The thing is, like, this has like really cheap Mexican movie all over it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Because the idea is that it's just little rascally, like super
CGI.
Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like The Mask, but
Yeah.
I like that.
That's really what I was thinking
Yeah.
of, where it's like this little character is running around. He has cartoon antics, right? He has the
Yeah.
ability to do cartoon stuff. People can see him, so he can hide in the hat, though. So if I wear the hat.
Is it like a self-aware thing that where like people act normal around him and like, what the fuck
because
is that?
he's really charming, too. So he's kind of a womanizer. He drinks a lot. He has a gun.
He's
he
Howard the
plays
Duck.
music.
oh, I thought he was wholesome. I thought he was gonna be like the animals that follow Nor and the boys.
No, but that's the thing.
Oh, no.
No, Marcos. He has
I kind of like that too, though. I can't lie. I do kind of like
But
that.
no, but he has a tender side, so he can play both like that.
So
like-
he's both. So he's a Sour Patch Kid.
Well, no, yeah, exactly. Because
Okay.
the idea is that he's good because he's a small skeleton man.
Yeah.
So he knows he looks fucking weird.
like knee high.
But he wants to make friends and not be crazy.
So he's Sonic.
Kind of. But
So you want to mix Ted with Sonic and what he said, basically.
yeah.
I
can
think
dig
Serenity put it best. It's Batmite.
Batmite.
Yeah. That's just Batmite.
Right. you have him run around and do adventures, but he's like, I hate fucking America.
But you can
they
relate
fucking
to
killed
him.
me.
Yeah.
And so, but he's like, but
did
great grandfather,
Mexico
I want to learn this thing, huh?
Yeah, when did he die?
In the Mexican Revolution.
So
But he's dressed like a mariachi.
Yeah, he was in the band.
How did he contribute, though?
He was in the band, and they shot him. And bands are off limits.
So he was playing the guitar while people were shooting.
Wait, what?
Well, that's kind of his fault.
Did you
He was
just
the
go
bar.
Coco? Did you say the guitar was
That's
off
totally
limits?
Coco.
Well, no, yeah, it's not Coco because there's no
It's a little Coco-ish.
There's no singing rivalry. But the idea was that he was just like
Where's his guitar?
he was a peacemaker, and then he got fucking killed, and
Do
then
we
that
get
made
to
him
see him
fucking
as a
angry.
human?
Flashbacks.
Who is his rival that you're talking about?
The American
killed
government
him?
who killed him.
So he was
Is
trying to
friends with
out-sing them?
Pancho Villa?
No, he was trying to stop the fighting by being.
He should be friends with Pancho Villa.
Yeah, exactly. He's in the army of Pancho Villa's army. And he's like, guys, I don't want you guys to fight. I want everyone to get along. And the Americans fucking shot him in the chest. And that's why he's angry and crazy because he's like, I
Because he was
trying to
gullible?
Huh?
Because he was too gullible?
Yeah. And he's like, no more. I'm getting drunk. I'm fighting. He's been doing all this in the underworld.
I got this
I don't think
character.
ghosts can
I
get
like
drunk.
it. They
That's the other
can't.
thing.
No, but
That
he's
is
a,
a
but he
rule.
tries.
What's
He's a
ghost-
skeleton.
Can ghosts get high?
He's got to be able to stimulate his brain in some way.
I hope he gets high.
Let him get high.
Yeah.
Can he be addicted to opioids?
No, they didn't
They don't
do
have
opioids.
opioids.
They didn't do opioids.
Well, I guess they had.
Yeah, well, if he's around
They had
now.
old school heroin.
He's here now. Can he have OD'd and that's how he died?
No,
So he's
I don't want him to
permanently
OD on
high
that.
in eternity.
No, but he also teaches history lessons and about this culture, the culture to
Oh,
these two.
can he be like the guy in Reservation Dogs?
Yeah, like William Knife Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let him be like a little of that. So much you could do with this
So the only
character.
thing, Deep Fang, is that America did invade Mexico looking for Pancho Villa. They didn't kill many people, though.
But they killed him trying to create peace.
Sure.
Give me 10 titles of.
So Teddy Roosevelt, right?
No, Teddy Roosevelt. No, it was General Patton.
Patton.
That was-
Really?
Yeah, Patton was the one.
That was
who
one of
went
his
to Mexico.
first hits, huh?
He wasn't even a general yet. He was like
No,
a
yeah,
cap-
no, he was low on the totem pole back
Yeah.
then. Ain't that some shit?
What else was I gonna say? No, not about that. There's just so many elements. Like he's happy.
Yeah,
it's Batman.
we came up with a whole ass character here.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
the fact
thing.
that he teaches history, that was the part that was really weird.
Well,
What
that's
does
the
he teach
no,
you?
but it's mostly just like this is
So
what
he's
happened back
wishbone
then.
also.
yeah, I
He's
was trying to figure
everything,
out, like,
yeah.
does he randomly stop and be like, in 1950?
No,
Yeah.
no,
Does
it's not
he
a
sing
musical.
a song? That'd be great.
No, it's the idea. It's like not like history, but like the culture. Like this is what happened back then. This is what it was like.
That's what I was. Yeah,
This is when I was alive. You got to drink any time of the day you want and do
Oh, I
siestas.
got it right here. You
What's
ready
up?
for this?
All right.
You ready?
Yeah,
The voice, Danny Trejo.
got to be.
That's all I can hear now.
Yeah.
When I look at that, I'm
Yeah.
just
I mean,
hearing
when he
Danny
was, like,
Trejo.
The happy Nor animals, it could be.
You get about 50K, he'll do it.
It could be Fluffy.
Oh yeah, Fluffy.
No.
When it was the happy animals, I was like, oh, yeah.
Are you gonna switch the voice? I kind of like that. When he's alive, it's Fluffy. When he's dead,
That's
it's Danny
fucking
Trejo.
funny. That's so stupid. Oh, hold on. Posada art skeleton. And there's one image in particular. Obviously, Chile G exists. I have the 3D model of him, but he exists in a loose form. This is kind of one of the bases of the character. This is a lithograph from Jose Guadalupe Posada, who is a Mexican artist.
Yeah.
And so that could just make that a real fucking guy. Who's,
No, that's creepy. I like our guy.
no, but that was a lithograph of him. It's our
Okay,
guy. It's
yeah.
our character. But
Right.
that's what he looked like back then. There's
Oh, he
evidence
was-
of him
but we-
existing.
Oh, we could just make this full circle where the guy has friends who can also see him, and it's us.
There you go.
And he affects all of our lives.
Only people of the bloodline can see him, but otherwise he's a spooky ghost.
And it's the
And-
slackers that fight the student council. And
You just made one big universe.
And then, yeah.
And then when the kids grow up, they get to be in your Warriors stream.
There you go.
This is
And
a series.
this is called the Mexcellence Puta Madre's Curse.
Has there
that's
ever
the
been a
story.
series that's done that? That's like they make 3 movies and they just keep turning
Genres?
what kind of genres they are.
Kind of Atlanta, I guess, right?
I guess so,
episode by
yeah.
Episode, yeah.
Oh,
We can do it season by season.
Oh my god. Enrique is tall. Welcome. First time chatter. You say, you're. But that is all of our movies. Tommy, we're going to make your Warriors remake. It's gonna
Someone
happen.
is now.
Someone is now. You put it
Yeah.
out there.
That's been in like development hell for like 10
Forever.
years.
It's like
It's right next
98.
to it's right next to Highlander.
Don't
Yeah.
worry. Don't worry. The Bladers will be in one of your movies. Rollerblading
stealing
knife
them.
wielders.
I mean, the fact they came up with the gangs was that you redeem yourself a little bit. For
I'm
that
gonna-
one,
fine,
and
I'm
the
gonna-
earthquake. The
Hey.
earthquake is what did it.
Before the earthquake is dope because they
That's
needed a
dope
way
as fuck.
to.
Yeah.
Because what happened? It was just the cops.
The
came
guy
and
gets
busted up
shot, and
him,
then
right?
they cops come and they fucking just.
Well, there was
flee.
the thing that you pick up, which was actually kind of subtle for a movie like that. That's kind of weird. Is that the gangs told the cops that there was going to be a big meeting.
Yeah,
to like make peace, right? To make sure like
it
shit
was a,
wasn't
it was a
crazy.
peaceful thing, but the cops being a gang is the
Yeah, the
perfect-
cops raid all the gangs.
Yeah.
To the cops, it's like, oh, all these bad guys are in one place.
Yeah,
Right. Who plays the "Can you dig it" guy in the '90s?
Samuel L.
Oh
Too old.
no, the master of ceremonies is an old ass dude.
Yeah, he was old. Ish. Not Samuel L. old, but Samuel doesn't look as old as he actually is. We'll throw a
That's
wig
true
on him.
sometimes.
Yeah, we'll throw a wig
Tommy,
on, some
and-
dreadlocks.
And to think that we started this episode with pizza, sushi, chocolate, steak, and ice cream.
Oh, good God.
We got much better. And that's the end of the show. We're going to get out of here. It's a long episode, but we wanted to give you a long episode. It was a lot of fun with this premise. Let's get out of here, guys. Oh, you can hear it. Everything works perfectly. Say bye to the people.
Adios.
We're bye. Say bye to the people. Bye, people. We're getting out of here. We're tired. I got to work out.